Hello there. Hello there, hello there, hello there. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and in between. We are back. No, my golly, is it gonna be back. So, some stuff came up, which made it so I couldn't start when I wanted to. However, we're good to go now. A big thing that was supposed to happen today with me is, we were supposed to have our, D&D session today, but someone wasn't able to make it, so we had to cancel D&D. So that's that. that's why I'm streaming because yes. Because someone wasn't able to make it, and then it was like, okay, well we can't do D&D session without someone, it doesn't feel right. Um and that's okay. Sometimes things just don't go the way you want it to. And that's fine. I was really excited to do D&D today, but there's always next time. I'm just setting up my phone right now, really quickly. There we go. Okay, cool. So, before I yap too long about anything in specific, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and in between. Whether you are near, whether you are far, whether it's the morning, the evening, or the afternoon, hello there. So smooth now, buttery smooth intro. Oh, I'm starting to. It's starting to grow on me. This intro of mine. Um, so last time we did a stream, was War Thunder. I don't think we're gonna be doing War Thunder streams anytime soon, mainly because I was having some issues with it. I haven't watched the VOD back, so I don't know if there was any like frame issues. I know I was having frame issues myself, but I don't know if there was any like if there's like any stream skips or anything. I have to look at that in a minute. Well, later. But always have to say hi to Botrix. Sit there, so it should show. Yep, my phone's showing that. Good. Oh, it's been a minute since we did a Pokemon stream. I actually counted. It's been about 15 days. We would have done more, but I took a very long break. I don't remember what happened between those times. I think I was just in a bad mental, and I had a bunch of other stuff going on, and I just had to deal with that. But, short stream tonight. It will be Pokemans. We're gonna be doing some level. Oh shoot! I forgot my controller. Ah, it's over there. I'll get it in a second. It's literally almost. Can I reach it? Yeah, I can reach it in arm's length. I don't even have to get up out of my chair, but I will get up out of my chair because it's good and healthy to move around sometimes. Get the blood flowing. Get the schmoove and schmoove. But yeah. Sorry for being hyper late and for missing a lot of streams lately. I know I've had some iffy shenanigans, but I'm trying to do better. I think the biggest thing with streaming that I really am doing bad at is socializing on like Blue Sky and Twitter. I know I need to do more. Um, I think I think soon what I'm gonna do is when I'm like maybe I'll do some like live. I think it's called live tweeting, but like live interacting stuff where it's like I'll be watching a show and I'll make a comment about it or something. Because to be fair, I do watch a lot of stuff. I I bounce around shows a lot. Sometimes it's hard for me just to focus on one specific show. Um, hold on. Sorry, I'm typing. Give me 2 seconds. Kind day and night. There we go. I have to put on our socials for live, so that way people can come over and be like, "Hey, you're live." I do a little bit of interactive, yeah, but I need to be better with interactivity. I really do. I need to. Basically, I am someone that very much so has issues socializing sometimes, so it can be very weird for me. But I think that's okay. Yeah, okay, everything looks good. Everyone can reply. Okay, cool. So, when I watch shows, a lot of the time what happens is I will bounce around shows a lot. Like, I will go from watching an episode of Kuga, and I'll be like, okay, I want to watch an anime episode now, so I'll go watch whatever anime I'm watching at the time, and then like, wait, now I want to watch Lucifer, or I want to watch Supernatural. Sometimes my brain just goes, goes, we're gonna watch this, that, it's just all over the place. Give me 2 seconds, let me grab my controller. Oh, it's right here. I'm pretty sure you can still hear me. Yeah, it's still kind of here. It's not like I'm really loud, but that's just because I'm away from the mic. I have to stand up. Like I said, it's good to schmoove. It's especially good to stretch now and then. I I don't stretch as much as I should. I know that. I definitely need to get better at stretching more. But I try to exercise enough. That's not really stretching though. That's more muscle toning and building, which is very different. Which did my controller disconnect? I don't know if that connected. We'll see. Um, but yeah, I definitely need to get better at stretching. All right, let me pull up Pokemans. Let me see where it's at. This one. Give me 2 seconds. It's just 6 seconds load. But yeah, I hope all of you lovely gentlemen had a... Oh, it's still the weekend. I was gonna say a nice weekend, but we're still in the weekend. It's the last day of the weekend. Hope y'all's weekends have been nice, though. Load. We are playing Leafgreen. Open. And then I need to load a save state. Quick load. I don't think you can hear the game right now, but that's okay. Load saves. Dude. No, not that one. Okay, it was this one. Let me see. Some time to use that? What? Oh, I have my fishing rod equipped. So it's been a couple of days since I last played Pokemon, so I'm gonna be a little confused what we're doing. So forgive me for that. Properties, catch this. Okay, you can hear the music. Good. Now I just have to make sure you can see the game. Tab in, tab out, tab in. Come on, OBS. Come on, I know you can. Oh, right, I have to change that. I can still. Interesting. There it is. There's our Poke. Oh, sorry. Hold on. There we go. I was trying to grab myself and scoot myself down here. Okay, there we go. That should be kind of better. We'll move it a little bit down more. There we go. It's been a minute since I last played Pokemon, so sorry for being a little probably out of shape on what we were doing. I'm pretty sure we were leveling Magikarp last time. Oh yeah, wait. I forgot what I forgot to do. I forgot to check the stream delay. Let me see how that sounds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi. Okay, so it's about 4 seconds. It's not too bad. Yeah, that's about 2 to 4 seconds. That's not bad. Let me close that. And then let's open up our Pokemon tabs. Our Pokemon. We gotta open the Kanto Dex. The gem. Leafgreen gem. Where's the gem? Okay, there's one open for me. Fine. And then I need my rival. Fights. I want to use one of these. I don't remember which one. And then I need to pull the type thingy we do so I can see actually what people are, well, what I'm going to be facing. Okay. I'm going to go with this one. And then type chart. I can't spell. That's typo. That's actually kind of funny. It's spelled typo chart. Yes, it was a typo. Good job, me. Pat, pat, pat. Alright, cool. Everything is good to go. Okay. There's no time to use that. You have my fishing rod equipped. Pokemon. So we're leveling Nimrod up to 20. That's what we were doing. Does Nimrod no tackle yet? So that way Nimrod can actually fight for its... No, it's still no slash. Wait, okay, where am I right now? Let me... register. We are right above Vermilion City. Why am I in Vermilion? Did I get the Vermilion badge? I know there's a way to check badges. I don't remember how. Let me do this. Yeah, I have 2 badges. Yeah. Let me see. Where's the gym fights? Let me see what I... So I beat Brock, I beat Misty. I still haven't beaten Surge. Oh, we have to do the Surge fight in Vermilion. Are these guys gonna want to fight me? I thought I fought you two. I don't remember. Anyways, so against Surge, we're gonna have to use Matt and Murdoch. Maybe Maple too. These two are definitely gonna be our carries for that fight. I could use Napling too if I wanted to, but I can't use free. Coal is electric, so that's not gonna do much. And then Nimrod is water. Yeah, Nimrod's not gonna do much for me right now. Nimrod is kind of... Okay, we're gonna... Alright, Fachi too? I should bring more Pokemon with me. I feel safe that way. It's a good idea. Let me go heal Cole, because Cole's hurt. And then we'll get on to leveling up Nimrod. Yes, please. Thank you, Nurse Joy. You're always a real one. So, when do we fight Gary, Harry, Berry, Jerry next? We fight Gary, Harry, Berry, Jerry... So we fought him in Cerulean. We fight him when Sweet on the boat. Okay. And at that point, all of his Pokemon are going to be 20, pretty much. So I need to make sure all my Pokemon are at least level 20. Which is always a good idea. Especially since, what's-his-face? Mr. Surge, his Raichu is level 24? Oh my goodness. Okay, we have an issue then. But yeah, everyone, yeah, I need to level up these two probably at least to 24. Okay. That's Future Muse. She currently is going to be farming for Nimrod levels. Yeah, I can spin in place. But yeah, I really do need to get Meowth normal. I want to use Maple, because Maple has a fighting move, and that's good against normal. Go, Maple. Look, guys, I kind of remember things. You poisoned yourself because you literally bit like... What would you call that? I guess you bit like a snake. Or you bit like a really bad, like, fruit, and now you're just poisoned. Double kick. Pow! But yeah, in reality, I think I do need... I have a lot of ways that I need to grow with, basically learning how to do stream better. Because primarily what we've been doing on the channel, which is what I always said I wanted to do on the channel, is focus on single player games, which that's what I want to do. I'm a single player focused channel, but I still do want to do some multiplayer stuff, so I've been looking at stuff for the Steam summer sale when it starts, and I definitely have some things I've kept my eye on. I think I want to try to get Repo. I'm not sure if I can run it, but I'll see. I found places to test stuff, which is nice. How you poison yourself. Maple's gonna stay on the team, I'm pretty sure. I really do like Maple. Maple is just such a good Pokemon. They're tanky, and they apply poison. Kind of something I enjoy. Oops, sorry. There we go. Run across the stopwatch. But I definitely do need to look at other games that are going to be co-op focused. If I can, I would love to just do like Lethal. I know Lethal isn't as big as it used to be. I know it's not like the game anymore, but I still love Lethal. Lethal is probably like one of my favorite co-op games right now, besides like Ultimate Chicken Horse and stuff like that. If I could get some people around for Ultimate Chicken Horse, I totally would. Oh, he didn't poison himself. Round 2. Take a kick to the face. Goodbye. I definitely do know some games that I would love to do. A game that I would love to do with someone, but I need to find a stream partner for it, is Battle Block Theater. I have been dying to play that game for like 7 years, and just I never could find anyone that wanted to play with me, and I'm like, that's okay. It's not like the end of the world that I can't play the game, but originally I got the game for myself, and then I got the game for one of my like really close friends, and then they never played with me. I was like, we should play this sometime, you know, here. It was, I think I did it on Christmas or something, and I just never played with me. Pikachu. Oh, Pikachu doesn't go up a level. I thought I was gonna have to get Pikachu up. Oh well. And, oh, as a fair note, my phone is kind of low, so I may need to plug that in a minute, but not right now. Bellsprout, I have something for you. It's called a free. It's supposed to be freeing, but when I was typing, I forgot a letter. Ow. It's my turn now, plant. Take this, Gust. Super effective. I'm remembering roaming type effectiveness without having to look at the thing. Wow. Nimrod's level 14. Nice. Look at those stats. He's not bad. Oh, she's not bad. Sorry, Nimrod. You know, she's just decently fast. Her attack stats are awful, but, you know, you get what you get. This is the one I chose, and I would not choose it any other way. Now, if I was more caring about the stats, I'd probably be like, no, goodbye, Nimrod. But no, I've named Nimrod. They are my friend now. You over-level us, I am switching over to Free. It's a shame Free's not going to be able to do much here, but when we... The next thing... Ow, that was a crit. Next thing we have to do is we have to go face Mr. Lieutenant Surge. I still like Lieutenant Surge a lot. He's a pretty cool dude. Nice. 90. 90. I really do enjoy this as Pokemon though. When we've been playing Trails, I've been kind of doing it too, where we just fight stuff. I know people have been telling me, you can just do it in more efficient ways, but you see, I like just grinding sometimes. It's just fun. Now, granted, once we get up in levels, we're gonna have to actually find the best areas to farm. Ow. Gosh darn it, Cole. You're so squishy. Even against things that are not very effective, it still does like 10 damage. Ow. Haha, you paralyzed. Wahahaha. Electric trick. Pew. Yeah. I like our team though. Did Cole go up a level? Nice, Cole didn't go up a level. Level 23. Can we look at your stats? Yeah, your defense and special defense aren't anything to write home about, but your attack stats are at least pretty good. And your speed, chef's kiss. Also, your HP's not terrible. It's pretty nice. It's nice having a pretty well-balanced, team. I like that we've been kind of leveling everyone kind of equally, because it makes it so that way, even if someone brings out a Pokemon and it's kind of good against one of our Pokemon, we'll probably still have something to use, Because everyone's at least level 22 right now, except for Nimrod. That's because we got Nimrod last stream. And they're still pretty, new to our team. I think we've only had them for, maybe an hour at most. So yeah, that's okay. We shall level them, and once they are leveled, they shall become the giant noodle of doom. And I can have something to use against Gary, Harry, Barry, Jerry once he pulls out his Charizard at some point. Okay, Gary, you pull out Charizard, I pull out my dragon. Mine's a noodle though, so it's kind of cool. You don't have any moves. I always enjoy Pokemon though. I think, like I said in past streams, I grew up with Pokemon. I both watched the show and I also played the games when I was really young, so it's kind of nice. This is very nostalgic for me, and I think that's why I really enjoy this. Ow, shoot. Okay, you need to one-shot it, Cole. Good job, Cole. We gotta go to Miss Nurse Joy because we got mixed. Nurse Joy, a bird beat up my rat. And it hurt a lot. Yeah, this is so nostalgic for me though. I think when other people play because a lot of people grew up playing other games, a lot of people may have grown up playing on the SNES or the NES, and they grew up with those types of games, so I'm trying to think Fire Emblem maybe, I think was on some of those. There's a lot of old school JRPGs, X, Y, and Z, old school RPGs. Castlevania, stuff like that. I didn't grow up with those games. I grew up with Pokemon, I grew up with a little bit of Mario, Jaws, such a weird one to say out loud. I really enjoyed those games. I think me getting, that's level 16. Me getting introduced to certain games really influenced what I like now, because I really like RPGs. I really like leveling and stuff. I kind of like grinds too, which is a weird thing, but I do enjoy a game that I have to farm for a little bit. Now, I don't want to play a game where everything has an abysmal drop chance. That's not a game I'm gonna enjoy. It's oh yes, our most common drop, it's a 0.07% chance of dropping. That's the most common drop. At that point, I'd say, no, I'm good. Good day to you. Is fighting good against electric? I actually don't know that. Let me see. Electric. It's neutral. Okay, so fighting will do neutral damage. So I could just use Maple if I needed to against Mr. Surge. That's an option. Because I am kind of concerned about his level 24 Raichu. Raichu is a scary Pokemon. Raichu is a speed... Well, if I remember correctly, leveling your Raichu early is bad. Or leveling your Pikachu and a Raichu early is bad, because you lose out on some move. I don't remember what the move is, but I do distinctly remember being like, okay, I don't want to do that. Same thing with Maple. I think I need to wait till like level 50, so that's not until the end game that we're gonna do that. Ow. That still did 4 damage? I think? No, wait. 9, 10, 1, 2, 3. That did 6 damage, oh my goodness. Yes, I had to count my fingers because I had to double check. Ow. This Pokemon's 10 levels under us. And it did 14 damage to us. Oh, Cole is not tanky. Cole is not something... I don't know if I can send Cole out ever if it is going to get hit by a move. I think when we start getting into Pokemon that are more of our level, Cole is going to start to suffer because of their bad IVs. Ow. Gosh darn it, Cole. It's okay though. Cole's doing his best. I'm proud of him. He's doing his absolute bestest. And that's okay. 51 EXP, 51 EXP. I think next level, Nimrod does learn a tackle move. Or tackle. How much more EXP do you need? 221. Okay, so that's what, 4 fights? Technically 5. Depends on like if we get 50 or 40 EXP. Because we've been getting like 47 to 51, so the math kind of depends on where we sit, but I think fighting these birds are gonna be my downfall. Are birds weak to anything else? Flying. I know it's electricity, but gross. Where is flying? There it is. Electric, ice, and rock. Rock? Do you know any rock moves? You're a ground Pokemon, to be fair. No, he only knows Scratch and Poison Sting. Yeah, that's kind of my issue with Matt Murdock. They don't know enough, like, moves. They know a Poison Sting and a Scratch. That's their damage. When do they learn more attack moves? Where's Bulpedia? This isn't Bulpedia. Sand. Slash. Bulpedia. When do you learn some better moves? I really need you to learn, like... Learn set. Generation 3. Leafgreen. When do you learn anything ground? You don't even learn any ground moves, really. Oh, I see. Yeah, the only thing you're gonna learn is Slash. Which is pretty much just a better Scratch. Interesting. You learn Sand Tomb eventually, but that's not till level 52. You learn Swift. That's nice. Oof. Yeah, I may need to put some TMs on this guy. Maybe. I don't know if I'm gonna keep him, though, is my issue. We'll shift you. Yeah, Matt Murdock. I haven't used you enough. It does sad on me that eventually we will get rid of Matt Murdock, but yeah, it's okay. Matt Murdock has served a good purpose. Oh, birds. Don't you start with me. Thankfully, Matt Murdock's actually fairly tanky, all things considered. 51, 51, nice. Yeah, Murdock is a very tanky Pokemon. I really enjoy that. I think I like Bruiser Pokemon, to be fair. I do think those are some of my most favorite. A bird. You know what? Let's use Napling. Come here. Napling is fairly tanky. Yeah, I'm noticing almost like half my party is are like very beefy Pokemon. Oh, right. Grass good. Grass bad. Grass bad. I leave. Wait, is grass bad against flying? Not sure. Flying, flying, flying. Oh yeah, would you look at that? Ooh. Alright. I made a miscalculation, evidently. Just bring out Maple. Maple will smack them. Oh, Maple. Ow. You crit my rabbit? How dare you get a kick? Ow. Type neutral damage isn't the best. Bite it. Ow, stop, you're hurting my feelings. No hurt. Maple is good friend. I gave us like no EXP because we switched 3 times. Yeah, that's okay though. That's the way to be. Let me go heal. Hello, Nurse Joy. I need you to heal my Pokemon. There was this mean bird and it kicked all my Pokemon. It's very rude, actually. I was not a big fan of that. I guess I can talk about some stuff real quick about what I've been up to lately. I haven't been up to as much as I want to. I've been kind of just focusing on some stuff. Was it last night or the night before? I don't remember. No, it was last night. So last night I watched a movie with a friend and then I watched a movie by myself. The movie I watched by myself was Five Nights at Freddy's because I still hadn't watched it up until last night. I always meant to, but it just kept slipping my mind because I got busy with stuff. But I finally got around to that. It was pretty good. I think it was pretty alright. I kind of understood where things were going before they happened. But I still enjoyed the movie. I don't know how to feel about them changing some of the stuff about the, like about Mike and, Afton. It's okay. It's not like I'm gonna be like, oh no, this movie sucked. No, it was pretty good. Honestly, the animatronic, and like I don't know if it was CGI or if those were actual like built and like animatronics, like they did with Jaws and Jurassic Park. But they looked phenomenal, honestly. That was so good. They were very expressive which is a very weird thing to say, but they actually were really well expressed. You could very easily see their facial expressions. It's really cool, actually. It was a very interesting movie, though, because I think there was kind of a split between very childish in a weird way. Nice, look at all those stats. It was kind of a split between, oh, there's Tackle, there we go. It's a split between a children's movie and like a more adult-oriented horror movie, because it had the childlike tones, like the child movie tones, where, you know, there were some, you know, cute, happy, funny moments, and then it had, at the exact same time, had people getting, like, dismembered. Granted, it didn't really fully show it, but I mean, you could still, like, see the shadows of stuff happening. You know what? It's time for you to prove to me your worth, Nimrod. Tackle that bird. That did it no damage. Okay, Nimrod, you've proven your worth to me. I'm switching you out. Does Nimrod have, like... That sucked. Electrocute that. Yes. 3 XP. Nice. Okay, I'm very confused because Nimrod is, like, no damage there. But anyways, back to, So Five Nights at Freddy's, I think it was a good movie. I think it's a solid, like, 4-star movie, in my opinion. Some may rate it, like, 3.5, but I think it's a solid, like, 4 to 4.4. Out of 5, not out of 10, out of 5. If I would rate it out of 10, though, where would I put it? I think a solid, like, somewhere between 7 to 8-star of a movie, I think would be a good place to put it. Because I enjoyed it, I did. There were definitely some stuff that didn't make sense to me in my head. But I think it was still a pretty gosh darn good movie. I know the sequel's supposed to be coming out this year, so maybe I'll watch that when it comes out, if it goes on anywhere I can watch it. Um, I don't know. I really feel like it was a pretty okay movie. I think it was worth the watch. Maybe to other people it wasn't, but I think it was pretty good. I'm trying to think of what I can say without spoiling things. I really didn't think this far ahead when I was watching the movie if I was going to talk about it or not, but yeah, honestly, if you haven't seen it, I think it's a pretty good watch. It's a little bit of a slow burn at first, but I think it's pretty okay. I think most people could get a joy out of it. If you are someone that knows the lore of Five Nights, you'll probably know some stuff. You'll probably catch on to more things I did, because as much as I am into the Five Nights at Freddy's kind of lore, I kind of stopped paying attention to the lore after 4. I really didn't pay attention to anything that happened after 4, because I think that's when I don't think it was a phase necessarily for me, but that's when I just started doing other things other than Five Nights. Because the lore always fascinated me about the games, right? It always was like a curiosity of like, okay, what's going on here? Who is this purple man? Who is this purple guy? Who is this phone guy? X, Y, and Z. But yeah, I really enjoyed the movie. The other movie the movie I watched with a friend, it was Hellboy. It was the newest Hellboy. That was a slap in the face. It's all about like witches and stuff, and that's pretty cool. But I don't know. I don't know how to feel about the movie. Even after like having a night to think about it, even now I'm like, I don't know what to think about this movie, because it really is like a funky movie. I brought up the wrong Pokemon. This is unfortunate. This is why you pay attention to what you're doing. Ow. Heck you. Ow. I thought I was finding a plant. But, I still don't know. Without spoiling it, it's like, it's okay. You know, I don't think it's the best movie I've ever watched, but it's far from the worst movie I've ever watched. It's all about, like, it goes back in time. It's like from the, what year was it? I think it was late 50s, early 60s. I think it was like 1959, I think the movie took place. Probably a plant, right? No, that's a meow. So good at remembering things. Movie was okay. Honestly, I don't know, even still now, I don't know where I'd put it. I still haven't rated it, because I do have, I have sites where I keep track of like my TV series, my anime, and then the movies I watch. I like to keep them a little bit separate. I could combine them if I wanted to somewhere, but I don't know. I still don't know how to rate it, because I think it was, I don't know where I'd put it. I don't. I just need more time to think about what I think about the movie, honestly. That's a plant. If I were to give a rough estimate what I think right now, out of 10 stars, I think somewhere between 6 and 7 is where I'd put it. Because I think it was a good movie, I just don't know how to feel about it. If I remember correctly, the people that made that movie didn't make the original Hellboy movie that I personally watched. I haven't watched Hellboy, so that's a fair note. At the time of when I watched that movie, I have not seen anything besides Hellboy 1. That's the only movie I've watched in the Hellboy series, so going from that to this new movie was very, very confusing. I was like, oh, I see. I have no idea what's going on. But I think it's okay. I think it's a pretty alright movie. I really don't know where I'd put it. I think 7 out of 10 is a good place for it. A thing to remember is it isn't like a big budget movie like Hellboy 1 was. It was made, I think, if I remember, I could be wrong, but from how it was described to me, it was made by a smaller team. Let me quick save real quick. There we go. So I still noticed like some like funny glitches and animation issues, but it was still, I think it was still an enjoyable movie. I think it's a solid 7 stars. Maybe that's where I'll put. Oh shoot, the place where I do put my movies only has out of 5 stars, so where would I put it out of 5 stars? So 7 out of 10. Oh, that doesn't even out well. So I guess that's like 3.5 out of 5, right? I think that's about right. Yeah, I think it's... Yeah, that's 3.5 out of 5. Maybe it's a little low. I do feel a little bad for that one, but I think a solid 7 out of... I think a solid 7 out of 10 is a better place for it than... I always like ranking things out of 10. 10 just is... It gives you more range to do things rather than just... 1 to 5 stars, because yeah, you can put like anywhere in between, so you could say this movie was 3.5 stars, or you know, anything like that. But with out of 10, I can say, oh, this movie was a solid 7.5 out of 10. You know, I really enjoy out of 10 more than out of 5, but maybe I'm in the minority for that. Oh my goodness, you crit! Why would you crit my rat? What is wrong with you? How did you do so much damage, Pidgey? Get out of here. Be gone. Uh oh. Attack it. Yeah, I was very scared that they were gonna murder Cole. Or knock him out. 62 XP is pretty nice. I have to heal again. Gastronomic Cole. Why are you so squishy? Why are you the squishiest? Yes, please. Thank you. Let's see, anything else I've been up to? I haven't watched any more Kuga lately. It's not like I want to take a break from the show, it's just I've been really busy with other things. Where are the doors to these houses, by the way? How do they get in? There's no door here. How do they get in? They don't have a door. Okay, whatever. Anyways, I've been playing some games lately. I've been playing through Star Rail, like I said before. That's kind of... I played some Warframe not too long ago. That's been pretty good. Alright, can you actually do damage now? Ow. Why do you do so little damage, Nimrod? I don't understand. Is there something wrong with my fish? Like, my fish hits like a floppy fish. Ow, why do they keep critting Cole? Please stop. It hurts. Heck you, bird. Hurting my poor defenseless rat. Who does that? Who just smacks a rat in the face? That's so incredibly rude. Oh, I'm gonna have to write this down. I'm gonna write a twit long for you. What else have I been up to lately? I played some Warframe. I haven't played any War Thunder since I last streamed it, but I do occasionally like to play some War Thunder now and then. Dead by Daylight 2, but Dead by Daylight has the big issue still at the moment where half the killers are bugged, and I'm a killer player, so not being able to play any of the characters I like to play is kind of rough. Super effective. Nice job, Maple. Nice. Good amount of EXP. So at some point we will be getting an Eevee, which will be really, really cool. I'm really happy to get my Eevee at some point. Because I want to use Eevee in every game that I can. Unfortunately, I cannot use Eevee in Emerald, and I can't use Eevee in... Oh, which game was it? Was it Black and White 1? I don't remember which game it was, but I know What is this? A bird. I am sad that I'm not going to be able to use Eevee in 2 of my Let's Plays, but... So the biggest thing that I don't understand... Don't you crit me. Okay, cool. The biggest thing I don't understand is why not an Emerald? Because Emerald's a Gen 3, right? If I remember correctly, yeah. So why isn't Eevee in there? I could understand them not putting in, like, the new evolutions, but why is Eevee just not there? It's very weird to me. But that's just me. Nice, good job, Cole. Yeah, one-shot the bird. I don't know. I can understand. I think it's black and white because in black and white, one, they don't have any of the old Pokemon in them, so that's perfectly fine with me. I understand why Eevee's not in that one, but why not Emerald? Where is my fox friend? Emerald. Oh, they've grown. I'm almost tempted to like give myself an Eevee in Emerald, but no, I don't want to cheaty doodles. As much as I do want an Eevee in that game. I don't know what I'm gonna use instead of Eevee though. What will I use instead of Eevee in it? Well, I don't know what Pokemon are actually in Emerald, to be fair. So maybe there'll be something for me. Maybe. We'll see. We can check at the end of the stream if anything. Oh. Let me get sip my drink real quick. Ow. That was incredibly rude of you, Pidgey. Get Thunderstroke. That may not one-tap, because it is... No? Okay. It may not have good special defense. Nice. Nice. Do I risk another one? Yeah. Well, we're gonna keep going until the game's... Okay, that's another bird. That's still unfortunate. Sorry, Cole, can't use you right now, because you're one-shot. I'm gonna bring out good old Maple. My beef. My tonk. I didn't poison you? Wow, you're real lucky. Bite the bird. Oh, they whiffed somehow. Interesting. Scratch. Nice, good job. Good job, Maple. Proud of you. Maple has been a solid Pokemon. I don't remember when we got... I think we got not Nimrod, we got, Maple... Wow, when did we get Maple? Was it the first stream we got Maple, or is this... We got Maple really early on. That's all I remember. Oh, that's all 16. Nice. Good for levels. Growth. Oh, it grows. It's scary. Anyways, have some wind. Silly plant. I almost called it a stinky plant, but I feel kind of bad for that one. 96 EXP, oh my goodness. Thank you, game. You're so nice to me. Eventually, Nimrod's gonna be able to do this on her own, but unfortunately she's still not very strong. Like, let's tackle this Pokemon. That did maybe 10% of their life. That did like 20% of my life. I'm good. Anything else I've been up to lately? I'm trying to think. Have I played any other games or anything? I think so. No, more so I've been doing research in a game, so let me talk about that a little bit. So a game that I really want to get into is a game called Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. I talked about it in... Was it the War Thunder stream or the stream before that? Nice, Nimrod's level 16. Oh my goodness, that's why Nimrod's doing no damage. They have 9 attack IV. Oh my goodness, that's awful. Oh my, this Pokemon's gonna do nothing. Oh man. Oh, that's rough. Oh, do I want to? I said I'm keeping Nimrod, so I'm keeping Nimrod. Maybe they'll be better when they evolve. Ugh. But I've been doing research in a game because I want to get into Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. So Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous is, if I remember correctly, is considered a CRPG. Now, the term CRPG is a very weird term because what it used to mean is computer role-playing game. That was during the split of pen and paper RPGs and computer RPGs. But what happened is, as time went on, that was no longer just a thing. You know, we had different kinds of RPGs coming. We had JRPGs, there were ARPGs, and whatnot. So the term kind of became classic RPG. So stuff like isometric styled RPGs that were like kind of older. And then that changed again once the newer CRPGs started coming out. So stuff like Baldur's Gate and Baldur's Gate 3. There's a lot of like new CRPGs that started coming out, and that's pretty cool. My experience with CRPGs is non-existent. I think I've played RPGs and I've played ARPGs and I played JRPGs, but CRPGs wasn't something I'm very familiar with. I've played a lot of D&D, right? I haven't really... So it's weird, I have and haven't played a lot of D&D, which is a weird thing to say, but I've played a lot of different types, a lot of different sessions of like Pathfinder and D&D 5e. What happens to a lot of the campaigns I'm in are they usually go under. Like, the longest I think I've ever gotten to run a tabletop RPG is like the one I'm in right now that got canceled today. Because we've been doing this for a solid couple months. I think we started this like before Christmas this year. So we started like over 5 months ago and it's still going, which is really nice actually. I really enjoy that. If this one gets canceled, I'm going to be sad, but I know a character that I wanted to make. So there is a thread and talk about a very funny interaction with a lich, and I want to be a lich. If we have to change characters again in a new campaign. By golly, am I going to be a lich, and I'm going to do it in a very funny way. There was like a 4-year-old thread, and it was really funny. Actually, before we start this fight, let me do something real quick. Because my phone probably needs to get charged. Give me 2 seconds. I'm not going to be able to see chat for a second. Give me 2 seconds. Let me close you. Okay. Yeah, I need to charge my phone, so give me 2 seconds. I need to plug it in. But also, I want to go look at the funny thread while I'm here. I need to save this thread, actually, before, like, I get logged out or something, or the tab closes. Anyway, so I've been doing research into, I'll do this again. So let me save this thread real quick before I accidentally close it or something. Oh, it's successfully saved. I want to do art of that interaction. I think it's very funny for me where you just get the random urge to draw. Because sometimes it is like just out of left field of, that's a funny interaction. I want to draw that. Ow. Ouchies. My cranial noggin. Oof. Also, so yeah, I can't see chat right now, so give me 2 seconds. I'm plugging my phone in. The C port goes into the USB port. That's not right. It's like the square goes into the circle hole. No, it doesn't. No. Oh, I'm so stupid. You know what? My stupidity can be an entertainment for others, so there's that. Alright, let me pop this back up. Sorry about this taking a second. All messages on my phone. And I need to hook you guys up over here. So that way it's really trying not to knock over my drink. I don't want liquid to go all over my desk. It would be quite problematic if it did. Okay, cool. I keep this here. Okay. Let me test my phone real quick. Testing 1, 2. Let me make sure I popped my phone. Yep. Okay, cool. We are good to go. Okay. What are we fighting? A bird. My mortal enemy. Birds. But, so I've been doing a lot of research into CRPGs because I do want to get into them. And trying to understand what a RPG is, and like what good ones are. So I want to get into Pathfinder, right? Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. However, it's not an easy game to get into, and especially not a game for a beginner like me. Even though I have a little bit of experience in tabletop, it's not like I know all the rules like the back of my hand, you know? While we always adhere to rules in our tabletop stuff, most of the DMs I've been with, I've always sided with the rule of cool. Because the rule of cool is always like a really fun way to play, right? Like, obviously not everything's gonna go that way, but sometimes you have really cool moments that you couldn't if you just strictly followed the rules. So, I don't know the rules like I know how to play a video game, you know? With a video game, second nature. I can make my thumbs move and they do all the movement for me, you know? And a good example is in Warframe, I don't even have to think about how to move in that game anymore, you know? It's just second nature. I know I need to get to point A, and I'm currently at point Omega. Cool. I spam bullet jump, sprint, slide, I know those movement. But in the same sense, I don't know the way to... I don't know, like, good ways to do tabletops type things, so I'm very rusty in that sense. So, there were some games that were suggested to play as kind of like your first RPG. Some of those including something like Divinity Original Sin 2. What was the other one? It was a Shadow Runner, I think it's called. Something like that. Shadow something. And something else. I think it's PoE. It's not Path of Exile. It's Pillars of Eternia. Is that the name of the game? I don't remember. So those are some games I'm gonna be looking at. I don't know if they're stream games, but I definitely think I could have some fun with them on my own. We're finding a bird, right? Yeah, it's a bird. It's a... Jeez, I keep calling them Stinky. I kind of feel bad. We need to level Matt. Matt Murdoch is getting a little behind, but that's okay. Matt Murdoch isn't a permanent part of our team, so... Oh my goodness, don't you do it. Oh, it crit. I don't know what the issue was. Anyways, so back to what I was talking about. So I do want to get into CRPGs, I just don't know why. Why does Cole always get crit? What is this game? Why does it hate Cole? What did he do? I swear, almost 80% of the times Cole's been hit this stream, he's gotten crit. What is this RNG? BM. But yeah, there was a really funny interaction with a Lich. So, if this campaign for some reason goes under, I am going to become a Lich, and no one can stop me. And I'm going to be a funny Lich. In the sense of, like, you know, Liches are usually, like, somewhere in the neutral to evil spectrum. So I want to be, like, either lawful neutral or lawful chaotic or evil. I really wanted to do some... Because 9 times out of 10 when I do any kind of tabletop thing, I usually like to go for the good character. Because I like... Just like in any RPG, I like making the good choices because it gives me the happy chemicals, and picking the bad choices gives me the unhappy chemicals. Is that a level here? Nice. Look, Maple's 24 now. Good job, Maple. Look at those stats. She's so statty. I hope when our Nimrod gets up, they'll have good stats just like Maple. I know they will. I have faith in my fish. You have to have a little faith in your... Oh, do I want to bring Cole out? I'm kind of scared to. I want to bring out Matt. Because I'm spooked to bring out Cole right now. Ow. Poison that bird. Oops, sorry if you can hear sirens. Sorry about that. Matt's accuracy value, son of a goblin, don't you start. Don't you. I'm gonna commit crime. You're getting poisoned. Ow. Oh no, please. There we go. About to say. Be gone. Also, I crit the bird. But, yeah, I really do want to get into these, because RPGs are some of, like, my favorite games, right? I really enjoy a good RPG. Fable is, like, one of my favorite RPGs to exist. I really like Fable. Specifically, I played a lot of Fable 3. I've never beaten Fable 1, and I think I got close to Fable 2. So, at some point, maybe we'll do a Fable 1 Let's Play. Granted, I already have a save in Fable 1, but maybe. I played a lot of Fable 3 when I was younger on like Xbox 360. Really, I have a lot of good memories of Fable. I don't think I ever beat the game, Fable 3 at least. I got to the very end, and I was just trying to build up money because I chose the good choices. And if you choose the good choices at the end of Fable 3, you go bankrupt. But it's okay. One day, maybe I'll go back and play them. Ow, it bit me. Ow. Who can play that game? By me kicking you in the face. But yeah, I really like RPGs. I haven't been like meaning to do this, it's just been like accidental where I've been branching out and trying different RPGs. Like, I've been branching out lately and playing some JRPGs with Trails in the Sky. ARPGs I've kind of always played, technically. Because I played like Skyrim, I played, what is it? Diablo, I played Diablo 3. But I definitely think I can, oh, no, not you. I definitely think I want to experiment more with RPGs, because most of the games I've played are just normal, traditional RPGs. Like Western RPGs, I guess. So yeah, maybe me streaming some different stuff would be cool. Who knows? If I do get into, whatchamacallit, Divinity Original Sin 2, I don't know if I'll stream it, because I don't know if I can run it when I stream it. But we'll see. We'll see how I feel. Now, from what I have also been told, getting into Divinity Original Sin 2 can be a problem as one of like your starter CRPGs, because it is a very different play style than other CRPGs. But at the same time, I really do kind of want to just play it. Is this a bird? That's a bird. So I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do as like my first like deep dive into like a CRPG. Ow. Why? What is wrong? Does Squall have some kind of like passive where they're more likely to get crit? Is there something I don't understand about Pokemon? What's going on? Why are all my Pokemon... Why is Cold just constantly getting crit? It's very rude. I don't appreciate it. But yeah, I definitely will be looking at that. Now for the channel specifically, definitely have some stuff upcoming. I talked about it in a lot of the past streams, but after we beat Trails, which probably won't be until like the first week of June, depending on how well I stream stuff, we'll be going to Alien vs Predator, which really cool game. Really excited to play that because I haven't played it before. At least the second game, not 2010. I played 2010 a lot, but I definitely think I could have some fun there. And then after we beat Alien vs Predator, you know, I want to look at Prototype. I'm gonna try to stream Prototype 1 and 2. And then after that, either we're going to do Trails in the Sky SC, which, cool, or I'm going to maybe get into Morrowind even. Morrowind could be a lot of fun. I've looked into Elder Scrolls stuff a lot. I didn't grow up with Elder Scrolls like some people did. I didn't play like Arena or Daggerfall. I played a little bit of Skyrim when I was younger on the Xbox 360, but like I never got really that far. There's that. But I definitely do think basically going through and playing through the Elder Scrolls games is going to be a lot of fun, because it's going to be a very different experience playing Morrowind into Oblivion and then eventually Skyrim. In which I actually do own Morrowind and Oblivion, so it's not like I have to go and grab it. So I'm excited to do that at some point. I just don't know the order I want to do games. Because it's a big toss-up after Prototype 1 and 2, right? Because I do want to play through more Trails. Trails SC would be a lot of fun. I feel like I could have some good fun with that. I take a sip of my drink. I'm not sure. I really don't know what I want to do. Because I have some stuff figured out, like I said. Alien vs. Predator, that's going to be probably like 3 or 4 streams, right? And then Prototype 1 and 2 are going to be several streams together. Yeah, that's going to probably be anywhere from like 10-ish streams, which is a lot of streams, all things considered. That's like probably almost a month of streaming. Not even. That's like, what? We stream like 4 to 5 times a week, so that's like almost 2, well, probably a little bit over 2 weeks of streaming. If I just stream that game. Which I won't, because I also want to throw Pokemon in there. So that's where it gets a little muddy, or muddled. I'm sorry, Cole, I can't bring you out right now. I'm scared for your health. Scared they're gonna crit you again. Ow. Wind. My only weakness. Wind. Poison. I want to poison you until you get poisoned, in case you throw sand in my eyes. Eventually this will poison. I think it's like a 20% chance. But yeah, I really don't know what I want to, where I'm gonna go for Let's Play wise. I definitely know I want to, at some point, I want to beat the Trail, in the Sky Saga, or the Sky Saga. That's just gonna take a really long time though. But after we beat Alien vs. Predator, I know I want to play Prototype, but it's just after Prototype I need to figure out what I want to fully focus on. Because I could go in like 3 different directions after Prototype. I could go Trails in the Sky, SC. I could go what are the other games? I could go and play Darksiders. Or I could just randomly, or I could go into an Elder Scrolls game, Morrowind. So I have done research. I talked about this in the past too, but I've done research into Morrowind and Oblivion, and with Morrowind, there's a really cool mod thing for it that I'm gonna be playing with, and then with Oblivion, I'm gonna be playing with some Nexus mods, just to make it so it's not as bad. But yeah, I definitely think those are going to be very, very long games. Probably longer than Trails, which scares me a little bit, because Trails has taken me like 2 months to beat. That's just because I keep taking breaks from streaming occasionally, and that's definitely cutting into my Trails time. Like, I've already missed like, well, I think I calculated time like 15 plus hours of Trails that I would be in. So since I missed so much Trails, I'm obviously behind. I think I did the math in my head. I'm pretty sure. You fool. If I would have actually not taken the breaks, I would probably be done with Chapter 3 at this point, and I would be moving on. Well, actually, I'm almost done with Chapter 3 anyway, so I'd probably be halfway through the last chapter at this point, which would be phenomenal, but you win some, you lose some. Okay, if you crit my Cole, I'm going to look out if Cole has something that makes it so Cole takes more crits. I don't know what it is. Don't you crit. I didn't crit, just did a lot of damage. Like 12 damage there? I think? I don't remember. Maybe. Thunderstrike it. Yeah, I'm really scared to use Cole in normal situations, because Cole's getting chunked. Nice, Nimrod's level 17. Look, they're getting some attack IVs. Oh my goodness. Thankfully. Thank you. Eventually I can just use them on their own. But yeah. I really don't know where I want to take the channel. Because at the moment I'm just... Let's see if you do enough damage yet. Tackle that there. No. You actually did a little bit of extra damage though. Ow. Okay. Sorry for bringing you out. Yeah, we did a little bit of extra damage. So I think we did like 2% extra there, look like. Because I'm pretty sure when... You can't see my mouse, but it was closer to the Shadow of the Six when we did before, so... Nimrod's gonna do damage eventually, just not right now. Now, a very good point that I can bring out about how I'm leveling is, I'm not gonna be using Nimrod anytime soon, because the next fight we have to do is against Lieutenant Surge. Then after Lieutenant Surge, we will have to fight Gary, Harry, Barry, Jerry. Let me see, what's the next show after Lieutenant Surge? It's Celadon City, and that's grass. That's not good. I am kind of weak against grass. Actually, no. Aren't flying good against grass? Yeah. I think flying does more damage to grass, so actually Fran can do some good there. I'm just making sure, yeah. So yeah, Free is gonna carry us in the next fight. Who are we fighting? Oh, Meow. Maple, come here. I think by the time that we get to after Lieutenant Surge, I think we will be going to get an Eevee, which would be really, really cool. I want an Eevee really badly. Eevee is my favorite Pokemon for a reason. But yeah, I'm still trying to figure out where I'm gonna like I said, I didn't get to finish my metaphor, but right now I have the steering wheel for the channel. I don't have any like advisors or like a GPS saying, hey, you could go this way, and it would be pretty cool. I kind of just I'm just following a rough map and hoping that it takes me to where I want to be. But hey, that's okay. Nice. I used a silly move against me. Wahaha. Nice one shot. So let me actually see what level. Oh my goodness, the Celadon City's gym are level 29. Oh, we're gonna do some farming. I need to get to level 30. Which honestly, we're not that far off. Most of our Pokemon are like 22 to 24 now, which is pretty good. Primarily, I need to get Fran up to at least level 25. When we actually get to Celadon City to fight the gym leader, we're gonna need you to be like level 30. And that's okay. Throw some wind at them. That'll be fine. At some point, what level is Gary, Harry, Jerry, Barry gonna be at? There's Jerry, Harry, Gary. So this is where we're fighting them next at the boat, and then... Oh, we see him next to the Pokemon Tower. Okay. Okay. I see. Oh, whoops, that's my model. Can't bring it. Okay, let me move my model over there, so that way I don't accidentally pop it up and flashbang some people. Any Discord messages? Nope. Okay. I really do enjoy Pokemon. Wait, yeah. I really don't know where I want to take the channel yet. Basically long term. I know the games I want to focus on, but I just don't know where to take it after a certain amount of games. It's kind of like, this one? That one? I don't know. If any of the games I talked about would sound interesting, you can leave a comment down below in the comment section and be like, hey, this game sounds cooler, and I'd be like, okay, you can do that one. Who knows? So going on beyond my plans and stuff, what's something else I can talk about? Oh, so, after I put up the message on Blue Sky and Twitter, I immediately got a, reaction from an account that I don't follow, and B, no one that I know follows, and they're like a sponsor thing or something. I'm not gonna say their name out loud because they're not getting free advertisement from me. I'm very concerned about that though, because it isn't, you know, there's a lot of scam things, right? That would scam people like me, because I'm a small little content creator. I'm a small boy. So I am like, small content creators are very easy to get scammed out of stuff. So I'm very concerned I'm gonna get a message on Twitter, so I'm gonna be like, hey, you want a sponsor? And I'm like, no, I don't know who you are. I'm not sure who you are. And they also didn't follow me anyways. So there's that. So maybe they just saw me and they're like, oh, you're a small creator, here, have this free interaction. I'm like, cool, thanks. I don't know though. Maybe I'm just paranoid. That's a very fair possibility. I have to go heal Cole. Cole got smacked in the face. I don't know. I've definitely gotten like scam offers in the past when I was doing content like years and years ago, like back in 2015. All of those messages are still in my like YouTube thing, in my YouTube Messenger thingy-madoohickey. Maybe. Yeah. Let's see, what else do I want to talk about? That is a good question. What about future things that I want to do? Is there anything current that I want to do after I'm done streaming? So after I'm done streaming, I think I'm going to... I'll probably make something to eat, right? Like I always do, and then... Maybe I'll play something tonight. Who knows? Maybe I'll go into a call or something. Because I think there's people on call right now. Which... cool. Something... Ooh. So, I don't know if I'll stream it, but I am putting a group together for a... I think I want to do Lethal Company. I doubt I'm going to stream it, but in case I do, I will talk about it at least a little bit. I'm getting a bunch of friends together, in the hopes that we do a Lethal Company thing. Who am I petting? Bird. Oh, a bird. But yeah, that'll be interesting. I'm happy to do that, because I haven't done as much Lethal lately, or I haven't really been playing as many like those types of co-op games with friends, and I kind of miss it. So I shall throw my feelers out and try to see if I can get a group together. After stream, I probably will put out a message like on Discord, be like, hey, you guys want to do something like during these dates? Because I think the time I set was this weekend, and I want to try to do stuff. Gosh darn it, Cole. You were the chosen one, Cole. Let's see. Is there anything in specific? I kind of want to do some reading. So I have some books on. I don't know if you can hear that, but my Kindle behind me, because I got a Kindle like 2 years ago, and I use it pretty actively. I read a lot. I still have some books I need to read or finish, I should say. I still need to. So I started the H.P. Lovecraft stuff like 2 or 3 months before I started my debut. I still need to finish that. I have a lot of H.P. Lovecraft to read, actually. And I also need to finish my Witcher book, because I have 2 of the Witcher books. I have the... what they call them? I don't remember the actual name. So. Sorry if you can hear that in box. The Last Wish and the Sword of Disc. I finished The Last Wish. I'm halfway through the Sword of Destiny. And you know, it's been really fun reading through these, because I got into The Witcher from the show. I stopped watching The Witcher, the show, sometime. So I watched the show twice. I watched the first time when it was coming out, and then I stopped right around sometime during the second season. I couldn't tell you when, honestly. And then I came back and I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch through it again. And then as I got into it, I started looking more into the Witcher stuff, and I was like, you know, okay, what else? I hear those books and stuff. How do those compare to the show? And oh my goodness, it's night and day. The books are so good. If you have not read The Last Wish, which is the first book technically in the Witcher saga, you should totally read it if you have the time and the financials. It's really, really... It's not like a super long book. Like, maybe it'll take you a couple hours, depending on like how fast you can read. And so you do I will say they do use a little bit of fancy lettery words sometimes, but that's usually when the author is like talking about combat. What's a really cool thing is they describe their fighting in a very dancey way, which sounds weird, but it feels very flowy. It feels really like, it feels very, how would I describe it? How would I describe this? That's a good question. It flows really nicely. It feels very motionful and very deliberate. It doesn't feel like, how I describe it is the difference between like a fencer and a barbarian. Like a barbarian that's like all about rage and I am just mad swinging, versus a fencer which is precision strikes, very fast and fluid movement. You know, a berserker still needs like good swordsman skills or axe skills, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it's really cool seeing how they describe stuff, and I think the funniest part is seeing what the show took from, like, show reference from the books. Because it's like, oh, I remember this part, I know what's coming, or oh, so that's what that means, you know? Because sometimes I do get a little confused with what's being said, and it's like, okay, let me think back. Oh, that's what that means, or that's what that means, and it's been really cool, actually. I really do enjoy, basically, just the original telling, because the original telling is phenomenal, honestly. I don't think I could ever go back to the show. And that's mainly because the characters are... I enjoy the characters a lot more in the book, because they actually... Geralt feels more of a character than just a big angry man that occasionally swears, and when he swears it's funny. That still happens in the book sometimes, but it won't just tell you the profanity, it'll like nonchalantly tell you that he's swearing, and it's really funny. I don't know what it is about me, but I find it when people swear, I find it humorous. If you're getting so mad at me that you're swearing at me, I'm probably gonna laugh. That's probably gonna make you more mad. It's not my fault though. Don't get mad at me, because I'm gonna laugh at you. Unless it's like a very serious conversation, at which point that's different, but if it's like a thing that isn't serious, like a game or something, I'm going to laugh. I may not vocally do it where you can hear it, but I'm still gonna laugh. Like, if you get mad at me in a video game, like, let's say I was playing Overwatch 1 and someone was getting mad because I wasn't healing them well enough, because, let's face it, I'm not the best support player in the world, I'd probably laugh. Gosh darn it, Mercy, heal me better, or, you know, there'd probably be either a slur or two or some profanities in there, and I would laugh. Maybe not on the mic, but if I was in a Discord call, they would hear me laugh. I'd probably respond with, it's a video game, we're in casual, or something like that. I very much so find enjoyment in just left field swearing. I don't know what it is, maybe I'm weird, it's very possible, but that's okay, we're all a little weird, to be fair. But yeah, I've been really enjoying those books. Some other books I've been reading is So I'm a Spider, So What? Really enjoy that. You just put my bird to sleep? That's actually incredibly rude. And then I've also been reading That Time I Reincarnated as a Slime. Very similar reason that I enjoy Spider. So something I can talk about a little bit is, in the anime, Rimuru is much more forgiving, I would say. Like, I would say he's a much nicer character. Well, nice, not like, I guess kind. But in the novel, not the manga, the novels, what's funny is he has been, well, I don't know if you say he or she, but they have been, I woke up, I chose violence. They have been a lot more ruthless, not like overly ruthless, but it's not night and day, but it's very much so like, oh my goodness, this is actually what Rimuru is like? Oh, scary. and I am currently on volume. Where is it? I am volume. I just finished. I didn't just finish, but I finished volume 3 of the light novel. And I know it's coming up because I watched the anime, right? So I know the children arc is coming up, and then the demon lord arc is coming up, and I'm like, ooh, that's gonna be fun to read. That's gonna be really funny to read because like I talked about, Rimuru was not as like ruthless in the anime comparatively. Like he had some moments, but when the demon lord hurt came, oh my goodness, you definitely saw his darker side come out. I was like, oh, okay, I see. I'm very interested how that's gonna play out in the light novel though, because if he's already kind of a little ruthless, I'm very curious how he's gonna react in the novel. Let's see, what else have I read? No, that's sliding. That's okay. That's a plant. Let's see, what else have I read? I'm reading The Evolution of Claire right now too at the same time. That's something else I forgot. The Evolution of Claire is a book that takes place in the Jurassic World universe, or Jurassic Park universe, whichever you want to call it. And it's about Claire. And so it's a book that you should read after Jurassic World 1, because it does spoil a little bit of Jurassic World, but it kind of talks about how she was as a person before Jurassic World 1. You definitely see how she could grow into the character she did in Fallen Kingdom. Oh, nice, Nemort's level 18. Look, he has damage, or she has damage stats. She has a lot of damage stats now. Wow, nice. And you definitely see, like, what's really cool is you see, like, it takes place, like, I think it takes place, like, 3 months before Jurassic World opens to the public. It's about these interns that come to the park. They're, like, people that they could hire, or X, Y, and Z. Kind of, like, they're almost like test people, almost. At the same time, they're helping around the park and stuff. But it's been really cool because I get to see this different version of Claire. I get to see her and... Hold on, let me quick save real quick. Save stage 1. There we go. It's been really cool because I can definitely see how she became the character she did in Fallen Kingdom through this book. You know, she doesn't seem as cold or... Well, cold's really rude, but... She definitely was more closed off in Jurassic World 1 versus Fallen Kingdom. And what the book does is it kind of bridges that by telling a prequel story of Jurassic World, you know, and kind of showing more of her character. And I really like that, because I already kind of liked Claire as a character when I watched Jurassic World. Owen was an okay character, don't get me wrong, I didn't mind him. Owen's a pretty okay protagonist, but I really liked Claire's story and stuff. Still, Owen always was a fun character to me. I know he's not everyone's cup of tea, but he was still pretty fun to me. Anything else I'm reading? Shoot, let me open it. I think those are all the things I'm currently reading. Everything else, yeah, everything else I kind of just... Oh, that's something. I know I talked about this in the past, but I have read through almost all of the original of the Halo books, like the original saga. I think I'm only missing one book. Yeah, I haven't read... I think it's called Ghost of Onyx. I haven't read that yet. And at that point, I would have read all of them. But I really enjoyed the Halo books, honestly. If you are a Halo fan, you should totally read through them. Because how it works is... So Halo, The Fall of Reach takes place during Halo Reach. It kind of gives you more stuff about Reach. It talks about the Master Chief's origins. It's a really, really good book. And then The Flood, Halo the Flood, is all about Halo CE. It's an entire retelling of the game CE, but it has so much more content. A lot of people say, you know, you can skip it, and you could skip it if you wanted to, but I definitely think it adds a lot to the games and a lot to the lore. And then the final book I read recently is First Strike, which takes place between Halo CE and 2, because there's a lot that goes on between CE and 2, honestly. And you know, it kind of occurred to me, but like how Chief got back from the ring to basically Earth, there's so much lore. If you guys haven't read the books and you're a big Halo nerd like I am, honestly, give it a try. They're really, really good books. Anything else? No, most of the other things are... I did read a Scientific Railgun, the manga, because I really enjoyed Scientific Railgun, the anime. I read a little bit of that. Not too much of it. I think I only read 2 manga, or 3 manga, I don't remember which one. And then I read some Percy Jackson, because I am all about... I really, really enjoy stories about, like, gods, whether that be Greek gods, Roman gods, what are they called? Odin, Thor, I forget what they're called right now. I really enjoy those two. I really enjoy stories with, like, a big element of there being, like, deities. I don't know why. It always interested me. So Percy Jackson was a really good read. I really enjoyed it. I think I finished that in, like, a few days. Because I may have even finished it in, like, a day and a half, honestly. Just because I enjoyed it that much, because it was so good. I don't know what it is. Even the stories that I personally, like, write down, they usually have some kind of deity element to them. Just because I think there's only one story I have, like, written notes for, or, like, have an idea for how I would make it that doesn't have higher deities. But yeah, I really do enjoy a good story. At one point, I did really want to get into Harry Potter, but I know that's in turbulent waters right now because, you know, gosh darn stinky lady has been using funding she's been getting from, you know, stuff to do bad things, and it's like, because I've always wanted to read Harry Potter, to be fair, because I grew up watching Harry Potter a lot, right? And I always wanted to read the books, but I never had the time, but I don't think I want to really touch them right now, or in general, unless I pirate them. And I will publicly say, I will pirate them, if you have an issue with that. I don't want the funds to go into a bad cause. But I won't touch on that too much. Just always remember, ladies and gentlemen, in between, trans rights are human rights. I shouldn't have to say it. But, some people just live in the past too much. And they bring their hatred from the past forward. Always saddens me. But, I'm just gonna sneeze all the way back to books. There was a book that I was interested in called, American Gods. Which, if I remember correctly, kind of, tells a story with a bunch of different, like, pantheons of gods, which is another big like for me. I really like it when there's... Because one of my story ideas is, like, a big, like, collaboration of gods. I already have how it's gonna work in my head. If I ever do write the story, I'll talk about it more. Look at those stats! You're so squishy, though! But at least you have good attack and special attacks. I don't know. I do think I want to... what are some books that I'm probably going to be looking at soon? I definitely want to look at the slime light novel. I want to maybe think about grabbing some of those. I don't know. Who knows? Not me. Who knows? You're a bird, aren't you? Yeah, good. Yeah, but I think, I read a lot when I was younger. I think somewhere between, like, middle school to high school, I stopped, like, really reading a lot. I definitely kind of fell off with reading, and then, somewhere in, like, my last years of high school into, like, when I was in, college, I really started getting more into, like, reading more manga and stuff, and then in the past few years, I have been definitely, I think the last 2 years, I've been, like, reading a lot more. And it's been really cool. I always enjoy a good book. That's just me. Um, I don't know. I've always been a gamer, and I think I've always had a hobby of reading. It's kind of something I did in my pastime when I was, you know, just under the weather or whatever. But, you know, I'm definitely not as avid of a reader as some. Like, I definitely think video games are more of my shtick, and then I want to be more of an artist too. But that's a whole other issue that I have to tackle. Because trying to get into art is kind of rough at the moment because my mental hasn't been good. And I think primarily when I want to draw is when I like get up early. I could schedule it like before I go to bed, but I think the biggest issue with before I go to bed is I'm sleepy, and it's questionable to do it then. Thunderstruck. Explode. Thank you. Super effective. Good job. Nimrod got 51 XP. Oh, how much more XP do you need, Nimrod? Summary. I got you at level 5. I've taken you up 12 levels? 700. Oh, good. I don't know. Maybe I should look at some other books, though. I definitely think, in terms of books, I really like fantasy and sci-fi. I think those are, like, kind of my shticks, which you can kind of tell by the books I talk about. I like Halo. I like, Slime. I like Spider. I really liked Percy Jackson. Alright, let's see if you can do this now. Use Tackle Nimrod. You know what? Maybe this is doable. Alright, Nimrod, tackle him. Good job, buddy. Oh, that's gonna be a close fight. It's just a bird and a fish slapping each other. This is very humorous to me. I don't know why. If they crit, though, I will have to take you out. Oh, okay. No more for you, Nimrod. You've done your best, Nimrod. It was good fun, but unfortunately Pidgey keeps critting us. Yeah, you cheeky bird. Yeah, you can get your last hit in before you faint and you go sleep in the grass for a little while. I wonder how long it does take for Pokemon to naturally recover after they faint. That's a very interesting question. Gosh darn it. Someday, Nimrod will be able to hold her own. Today's not that day. That's okay. Sometimes Pokemon don't start out very strong. The Magikarp is like the prime example of like a Pokemon that doesn't start strong, but oh my goodness, they can get really strong once they evolve into Gyarados. But it's just a matter of getting them there. Sometimes you have to show, it's just like real life, you know, sometimes you have to really cultivate and show love for something before it, you know, starts making traction. And that's kind of how art works, you know, art, it's really rough in the beginning, you know, there are so many different things you have to learn about art before, you know, you feel more, one of the biggest thing you need to learn about art is confidence. Confidence is the most important part of doing art. You have to have confidence when you put your pen, stylus, paintbrush, whatever, onto that piece of paper or digital surface. Because once you have to have, you need to make sure when you actually make a line, or you make any, a line is the best emphasis here. When you draw that first line, you have to have confidence in what that line is, what its purpose is, and why it's there. You know, you need to make sure that you have in mind what you are doing. That was a good crit. Good job. A little bit more leveling, and then we shall be good to fight Lieutenant Surge. But yeah, art is very much something you have to... The most important thing about art is to have confidence in yourself. You have to have confidence in that motion. Because after you put that pen down, or you put that mark, after you put the first point on that mark and you go forward, it is now in the hands of whatever happens. Explode. Goodbye, Pidgey. 51 XP, nice. But yeah, you kind of do need that really good confidence. And, you know, I understand lacking that confidence. I definitely have the issue of having a lack of confidence in myself and my abilities, and that can definitely lead to some issues, but it is really, really important to just have the best belief in yourself and just go with it, you know? Anyways, yeah, so yeah, Magikarp is like art. You really have to put some time and effort into it, and then you'll really start to see the fruits of your labor. Will it be immediate? Probably not. I probably won't be using quick save state 1. I probably won't be seeing the fruit of my labor with Gyarados until you fight Gary, Harry, Jerry, Barry, Larry. No one can stop me from calling him that. That's his name. Gary, Harry, Jerry, Larry, Barry, Daenerys. Yes, his name changes constantly. You can't stop me. That's just how it works. It is really cool that Free is now level 25, because that puts him in a really good place, actually. I'm pretty sure at some point, once we get down to an extra gem, there's probably going to be some Pokemon that are higher level, so that means it will be easier to level up our Pokemon, but we need to beat Lieutenant Surge first, and Gyarados isn't going to help us with that. So you may say, well, why are you focusing on Gyarados right now? Well, because I want Gyarados to be where I want them to be. Because I do like Gyarados. Gyarados isn't like my favorite water Pokemon in the game. I don't know what my favorite water Pokemon in the game is. I would really need to think, ow, you crit me. You son of a goblin. Stop it. Be gone. It's super effective. I don't know. You on the art stuff, don't take my word as like all-knowing, because I'm still a Bambi artist, to be fair. So if you're ever like, you know, this guy is dumb, he doesn't know what he's talking about, fair enough. Fair to you. I'm not gonna argue with you, but you do you. My eyes. Sand. My weakness. Sandman. That's a good show. I watched all of the Sandman when it, not only was when it first came out, but a little after it first came out, and then I've recently been rewatching it. Good show, honestly. It's in the same universe as the Dead Boy Detectives. Really good shows. I haven't finished Dead Boy Detectives yet. I need to get on that. Oh, there's so many things I do though. You know, maybe I'm gonna watch some Kuga tonight. Maybe after I eat my food, because I don't really like to eat and watch Kuga because I have to read the dialogue, and when I eat, I have a habit of looking down, so that way I don't spill food everywhere. I think, so this is going to be a very controversial take for me. You can burn me if you want to. Burn me at the sake, but I will always prefer dub over sub. I will always prefer to hear things in my native language, just because A, it's easier, B, and it's more, like, better translated to what my ears would hear, and I can eat while I watch. But when it comes to Kamen Rider and Sentai, not much I can do about it. I have to watch it in the sub version. But, you know, that's okay. I have no issues with that. No issues in the slightest. Ow! Stop it. Pidgeys, please, you're hurting my feelings. Explode. Mwahaha. Mwahaha. How much more EXP do you need? How much more? Summary. I think it was like 700 last time I checked. Oh, 270, wow. Me yapping for like a couple, like 9 minutes. Who knew that would get up so much EXP? Let me save real quick. Quick save state 1. Good. Yeah. I really have been enjoying Kuga. I'm so happy my friend introduced it to me, because honestly, I probably never would have tried a Kamen Rider show, to be completely and utterly honest, because it's kind of out of my circle of things. Like, you know, yeah, sure, I watch anime, I watch some stuff. Oh, it hurt. I watch different variety of stuff like that. I read manhwa, I read manga, I read like novel, but I guess Kamen Rider was always kind of, I knew it exists, so it was like, it's kind of like something in your peripherals. You know it's there, but it's in your peripheral, so it's just kind of, you don't really focus on it. But I'm happy I did focus on it because I've been so much enjoying Kuga. I really like the main cast. I really like Godai. I really like Ichigo, or Ichijo, however you say his name. I'm gonna call him Ichigo, and no one can stop me, even though there's a J in there and not a G. Listen, I don't know how to say his name. Half the time, they kind of really slur his name with San, because that's how you show, like, yeah, that's how you really show, like, care, or, like, you respect to people. You put in San or whatever. I don't remember what it's called, but it does have a word that I'm not smart enough to remember. So a lot of time it'll be Ichi-san, and it's like, I don't know what his actual name is, because I have never heard someone not say his name was San. Does Godai say it was San? I don't remember. I had to stop and think there for a second, but I can say his name wrong. I usually butcher people's names. It's my specialty, saying people's names wrong, and angering half of the people that watch me because I can't say English right. Water. Not water, but tasty though. As a parent, I do have my electrolyte drink here and my water next to me, just that way I can stay hydrated and my voice doesn't explode violently. Because we're still going to be live for another like hour and 30 minutes. So I don't want to have my voice box explode on me. It would be quite unfortunate indeed. Sorry, I had to yawn and stretch. It's very important to stretch your shoulders and your hips occasionally. It's very healthy. I'll probably get up and stretch my legs in a couple minutes. Because we've been live for about an hour. Someone just sent me a Discord message. Hold on. I do. Or late reply. Late reply. Been doing stuff. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I had to type out a message to someone. I didn't have to, but I feel wrong not. How long have I been live for? Almost 2 hours, wow. Time flies. Our leveling has definitely gone. I think Nimrod was like 15 or something? No, they were like level 12 when we started the stream, so they got up 6 levels. Which may not sound a lot. But it is. We are definitely making some waves. I think the biggest issue with leveling up our Magikarp, like I said earlier, Magikarp is harder to level because they don't really start very strong, but they do get stronger. Once it gets to level 19, I wonder if I can use them actively. I doubt it, but we'll see. Okay, so how I'm going to do this is going to be our last fight, and then we're going to take a short little break for me to stretch my legs, just want to DMs X, Y, and Z. Because I am getting messages. I need to respond to them. Because it's the polite thing to do. I don't like leaving people on red. It makes me feel bad. And I know, as a person that has been left on red, it feels bad. Ow, what is wrong with you, Pidgey? Lady? Stop it. Hurts my feelings. 62. Nice. Nimrod's level 19. One more level and there'll be a Gyarados. Hopefully their IV, their attack and special attack IVs go up. Because at the moment, 11 is not very good. Alright, let me save, and then I'm going to BRB for a few minutes. You can keep the Pokemon music. I was going to say I could put on, like, whatever, but no. Okay, so we will be right back. Give me a couple minutes to stretch and everything, and then I'll be back. So be right back. Hiya chat, hey, we're back. Sorry about that, I had to go and stretch my legs. It's always good to stretch your legs now and then. Always take breaks from games and stuff and stretch every now and then. You know, I usually like to stretch like once an hour, but you know, once every 2 hours is fine too. Okay, everything looked good. Let me make sure. I'm waiting for the stream to catch up to me. Is there a big stream delay right now? Let me see. Because I do... Oh, I just opened Steam. That sucks. That sucks. Oh man, that's gonna pop up now. Oh, I have to deal with that. Give me 2 seconds. Let me see what's going on here. I haven't any dropped frames. Let me check my... Oops, that's the wrong one. There we go. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5. Okay, so yeah, it's about the same amount of stream delay. It's about like 4 or 5 seconds of stream delay. Oh man, there's Steam. Hi Steam. You're gonna flashbang me, aren't you? Oh, I'm waiting for Steam to open before we get back to playing, so give me a second. We're just gonna wait for it to open because I accidentally clicked Steam. So I meant to click OBS, and OBS is right next to Steam. How silly of me, indeed. I know you're gonna open Steam when I least expect it. Can I just exit it from here? Nope. Okay, Steam doesn't want to close, so it'll pop up at some point. I really do enjoy Steam. Is like honestly my favorite platform for gaming stuff because nothing else really compares to it. There's nothing else that can really do anything like other than all right. Do you do enough damage now? Oh, there's Steam. Hi, Steam. Okay, minimize, please. Thank you. How much damage did you do? Wow. I think it's possible now. Never mind. It's no longer possible because you crit my fish. Maybe. Okay, it's no longer possible because they crit. Oh, we need to heal. Alright, after this fight, we'll go to Nurse Joy and get some healies. We gotta get some healies for our feelies. Poison Sting. 51 HP. Nice. Alright, probably like another 5 minutes of leveling, and then Nimrod shall become Gyarados. Oh, that's something else I've been doing recently. I've been watching through Surface. I took a break. I think I'm on like episode 5 or 6. Good show. Really, really good show. Kind of hard to find on streaming services, so you know what that means. If you want to watch the show, you know what to do. Or maybe you don't. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. Alright, Steam did open. What you got for me, Steam? Is there any cool deal? Steam web helper is not responding. No, you're literally responding. What do you mean? Is that not responding? No, it's responding. Okay, cool. Okay, minimize that. Okay, let me make sure there's nothing downloading right now. I know Steam can sometimes be a little funny. Oh, you're not getting updated right now. Not gonna get updated in a little bit. Not right now. Okay. Yeah, I really enjoy Surface. It's a pretty good show. Honestly and truthfully, if you haven't seen Surface, I say watch it. Ow. How much damage is that? That's a lot of damage. Do I? If they use another gust, I don't think I will. Keep using new. Sand attack, respectable. Come on, you can do it, Nimrod. If they lower your accuracy too much, I will throw you, son of a goblin. You know what? I have something for you. Don't you worry. Have you ever seen 5 bajillion lightning bolts? Because you're gonna. Enjoy. Goodbye, stinky Pidgey. How much EXP does Nimrod need before they're ready? Oh, good heavens. You know, maybe I should take Nimrod somewhere where they can fight on their own. Let me go heal, and then I'm gonna go back a little bit, maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Because 1300 EXP is not a short amount of EXP. Especially since Nim can't fight on their own yet. There haven't been a lot of areas where I can level my Pokemon. No, sorry, Drishua, I didn't mean to talk to you again. Sorry. Have a nice day. Yeah, surface, good show. That's where Nimrod comes from. It's the name of one of the creatures. Do I want to keep leveling here? Yeah, I'll keep leveling here. Give me a Meow. That's a bird. I don't want to fight a bird. Okay. Nimrod, you can't fight that. That's a little out of your weight class. That's enough, Nimrod. Go cold. Tackle. Ow, my face. Ow. What is your major malfunction, Pidgey? So rude. Do I have any water attacks, actually? I don't know. Let me see. I may have a water attack. In case. Open. Oh yeah, I have water pulse. I could just slap that on you. May also confuse the foe. No, I'm not against. Does Magikarp learn that at all? Magikarp. It's honestly not a bad idea to put on. Learn set. Oh boy, you're gonna learn Flail. Oh, no, you won't, because we'll be evolving you. To Gyarados at level 20, right? Oh, yes. What moves are you gonna learn? Oh, it's gonna get Twister. Oh, wait, no. That's wrong gen. Sorry. It's gonna learn Bite. Wow. That's it? Ooh. Okay, yeah, once we get the Gyarados, it's gonna get Bite, and then I can put on Water Pulse. Okay. Who can use Water Pulse in this game? Learn set. What is this? This Generations? Yeah, okay. I see. In this gen? Unless I want to use a Lapras, I could just slap it on Gyarados, honestly. Water Pulse? I don't know. We'll see. I think Bite is going to be enough. Because that's going to give us some kind of move that we can use to level them. I'm just hoping it's enough. That's level 16, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Nimrod. That's too much for you. Go, Matt Murdock. Show them the might of your Kung Fu. Yeah. Yes. Poison Sting. Oh wow, you're a pretty tanky Pidgey. I want to poison you. There we go. So now if it starts throwing sand in my eyes, yep, I figured. So even now, you're on a time limit. I'm not. Ow. Mwahaha. You will go down far before I do. Wow, you are missing. We're whiffing a lot. Alright. You know what? That's it. We're doing defense curl. Don't need accuracy for that. Go on, attack me. You do less damage now. Ah, goodbye, Pidgey. You chose the wrong enemy. I sent out my third tank. I just said nope. You're gonna have fun with that. That actually hurt a lot though. think Pidgeys are like my worst enemy in this game. Ooh, a Meowth. Nimrod, you may actually be able to fight this one. Because Meows aren't too scary. Oh man. Don't lower my attack, it's already pretty low. Alright, Nimrod. I believe in you. Come on, guys, you gotta believe in Nimrod. If Nimrod can do this on her own, it'll be so good. It's a close fight. I think we win it though, unless they crit. Good job, Nimrod. I'm so proud of them. They did their first fight on their own. That's my fish. Oh, I'm so proud of my fish, even though they got slapped. It's okay. I'm still so proud of them. Yes, please. Thank you. Yeah, there was this cat outside and it beat up my fish. You know, it's really quite rude. I didn't like it. It's okay though. I know Nursery will always heal our Pokemon. Thank you. Good day to you. Gotta go fast. We must be the speed. That's a plant. Nimrod, unfortunately, I'm not letting you fight that. Because that's a grass Pokemon and you're a water Pokemon. That's how you explode. Yeah, they were trying. That would have crit too. Nimrod would have exploded. Because, thankfully, I don't think Nimrod's too squishy. So that's good. Yeah, I definitely think I'm going later tonight. I don't know what exactly I'm going to be getting up to. I feel like I want to do some reading. I really do. But I don't know if that's going to be my primary goal. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to... I do want to do some game, because... So, I have a bunch of energy right now, right? Even though I'm spending energy playing Pokemon, it's not spending all of my energy. I definitely still feel like I want to play something, so maybe I'll do some War Thunder later or something. Or maybe I'll play a game with friends, I don't know. Who knows? Not here. All I know is I do want to play something after stream. Let's see how much EXP our good fish needs. Hello fish, come here. You need 900 more. That's not bad. That is pretty gosh darn good. You have 9,000 EXP points. Is that the most that we have? 9043. No, Sand Slash. Actually, no. Not Sand. No, Sand Slash. By little. No, actually, no. It's Pikachu. Interesting. When did I get Pikachu? Level 5? No, what? You need more? Oh, maybe you level up faster. Because I do know that some Pokemon have, like, need more or less EXP compared to other Pokemon. Let me quick save real quick. But hey, we've gotten a lot of EXP for our Pokemon, to be fair. Like, in retrospect. It's pretty cool. No. As much as I do want to just send someone out, I don't want to send someone out instead of Nim. I have to be very careful. Nimrod is still a very fragile fish, and it's true, soon their metamorphosis will begin and they shall become a giant noodle that will be very helpful to us, because our starter was a grass Pokemon, so that means our rival has fire. So Nimrod is going to be our natural way to deal with our... I didn't mean to do that. Oh my goodness. That was just muscle memory. I was saying, ah, yeah, it's fine. Okay, Nimrod, you're not allowed to take any fights for a little while. Yes, you become a bigger plant. The bigger the plant, easier it is to hit. I didn't mean to tackle. Okay, apparently that's all I needed. That's kind of funny. Rhea has become such a good Pokemon, honestly. I wasn't sure, because in a lot of Pokemon games, I usually catch like one of the first birds, because I don't know what it is. It's like almost a tradition where I like to use the birds. But I wasn't sure if I was going to keep free in the team because a lot of times you can usually use something else. But I'm really happy I am using free. Because free has been such a good Pokemon, honestly. They helped us a lot. They've helped us with some gyms, they've helped us with some tougher fights. True, electric is kind of their natural nemesis, but, you know, that's okay. Perfectly fine with me. Ooh. Meow. That was a bird, right? Yeah, okay. Cole from the hit game Infamous. You know, maybe that's what I want to talk about next. Infamous. I talk about it a lot. It's almost like a bit for me. Man, would I love to play Infamous 1 and 2 on PC. I say it, I know I say it like every other stream. I'm dead serious. I would love to play those games as long as they're ported correctly. Because they would make so much money. They would, because at the moment, we have some superhero games coming out, right? We have like Spider-Man, we have I know there's a Blade game supposed to be coming out eventually. And there was the Miles Morales game that came out. But superhero games can be a hit or a miss, right? There have been some superhero games that have come out that are and there's been some really good ones. Like I know that the Spider-Man games are pretty good from what I've heard. I only got to play a little bit of Spider-Man 1 before my PC started having issues, but at some point, I'll play Spider-Man again. Maybe even I can stream it, who knows. I don't think I'm very entertaining when I play Spider-Man. Because the big thing I'm doing is I'm looking for collectibles. I'm not always playing like the main game. That's kind of how I play most games though. If there's an option to get collectibles and they do something that progresses my character or they upgrade my character, so something like Doom 2016 or Spider-Man, then I'm gonna focus that because I like collecting stuff and I get good boy points and character upgrades for basically exploring. And I'll always take that because that's definitely my cup of tea. They keep poisoning themselves. They're such silly little guys. It's super effective. Hit one time. Yeah, I'd say it's super effective. So BM. But you know what? They started the fight. They didn't. If they don't want to get poisoned, they shouldn't have attacked me. A Bellsprout. Hello, our Pokemon. Most of our Pokemon are taking some damage, except for Napling and Matt. Ow. Not very effective. You know, there is one other thing I need to work on the channel, and that's, I need to work on a channel trailer at some point. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, or what I do that, but I definitely need to work on that. And then also I need to look at, updating our channel banner, because that channel banner was made for me by a friend that I am no longer friends with. Well, it's not that I'm no longer friends with them, I just don't talk to them anymore because they kind of left the internet, which is a wild statement, but they actually did. They said, I'm done with this internet thing, I'm out. So I've always kept it just for memento's sake, but I think at some point I do need to replace it with a more modern one. I don't know. A big thing that I like with other people's banners, and what I'm probably going to do, is their banners usually like have references to their Let's Plays they have done, like, or some of their favorite Let's Plays, so maybe I do that. So maybe I put like an Eevee in there, maybe I put like a Pokeball, or probably put like a Crowbar for Half-Life. I probably put in like, I don't know what I'd do for Call of Cthulhu, because that was also a big game for us. That was our debut game. But I don't know what I'd put there for that. I definitely think I need to have some more games under my belt before I kind of throw it around. I could still do it though. I could still just like, and I could like update oh, that could be a really cool idea. Like, I update the banner as we play other games. I don't know what I'd put for Trails in the Sky though. What's like a... I don't know what I'd put for Trails in the Sky, honestly. I'm gonna go heal. So our Pokemon have gotten a little chunked. Quick save state 1. Yeah, I don't know what I'd... There's a lot of games that I'm very much confused on what I put there on the banner for, but honestly, there's like games like Half-Life where it's just a crowbar. You know, really easy to distinguish. That's Half-Life. Pokemon, you see an Eevee or you see a Pokeball, easy to know that's Pokemon. But what's like an iconic symbol for something like Trails in the Sky or Call of Cthulhu? Would I do like a Cthulhu symbol? Should I do like a... Maybe I should do like a magnifying glass because it's like a detective game? I don't know. I'm not too sure. I really don't know. I'm not sure. And then, so another game that we're going to be doing soon, like I said, is Alien vs Predator. What would I put there? Should I put like a xenomorph? Or should I put like maybe the xenomorph tail? Or maybe I'm not really well versed in drawing weapons. I was going to say I could draw like the pulse rifle to use. I could draw Ripley's gun, which is a pulse rifle with the under-barrel grenade launcher with the flamethrower strapped on it too, just for good measure. That's always like a cult classic. And then what would I do for like... I don't know anything about Morrowind, so I'm not gonna even try to spitball that one. But what would I do for like Darksiders? Should I draw like a... maybe a sword? Because I know War has like a big sword, right? Ow. So maybe I could do that. I don't know. Thinking about it, it's gonna be a lot of weapons. To be fair, we do play a lot of like action-oriented games on the channel, which isn't intentional, just how it goes. But yeah, what should I do for prototype? I'm not sure. I would put Infamous in there if it ever comes to PC. I really would enjoy I already enjoy Prototype. I would enjoy Infamous coming to PC because, man, that would just be such a good experience. Because, like I said, superhero games can be hit or miss. Infamous was very good. Maybe one day we'll figure out a way to play it. I know you can emulate it, but you need a really good rig to emulate PS3 games, and as some of you know, I do not have a very good rig. My rig is about average. A Meowth. Nimrod. You can beat this Meowth. Like, pretty good damage. Ow. Come on, Nimrod, you can do it. That sucks. Come on, Nimrod. Finish this silly cat off. Ow. Come on, you can do it, Nimrod. Yeah, you got another red zone. Oh, you got... oh, crit. Uh-oh. That's just not fair game. Okay, you know what? I'm sorry for complaining. Alright. Not too many more fights. And then we have ourselves a Gyarados, which is really cool. I like Gyarados. I don't know if I really used Gyarados when I was younger. If I can ever find a, my game, my actual, like, the actual, what do you call it? The actual physical copy of the game I have, I can boot it up at some point. Yeah. Alright, that's enough Nimrod. Go free. Cast upon them. Ow. You're hurting free. No. How dare you? Have some wind. Explode. Yeah, I think Infamous, as long as they port it well enough, would do so good on PC because it would be a very different take on a lot of superhero games because it has the morality system, which there's not a lot of games that do the morality system anymore, to be fair. Like, I think the last games that did something morality based was I can think of, at least at the top of my head, was oh, what are the games called with Commander Shepard? Ah, shoot. It's gonna bother me. Not if I Google it. Yeah. Mass Effect. I think Mass Effect was one of the last games I can think of that did like a morality system of good, bad choices, X, Y, and Z. I guess Fable did, but Fable 3 is kind of old now. Didn't Fable 3 come out like 20... What happened? Hold on. Look at those stats. They have 12 attack and 12 special attack. Okay, it's happening. Hold on. Hands off the controller. Oh. There's our boy, or our girl. That's our girl. Congratulations, your Nimrod has evolved into Gyarados. Nimrod learned Bite. We did it. We did it. Look at them. Look how cool they are. Oh my goodness, it's all worth it. Look how... There were water and flying? Okay, so if there's ever an electric Pokemon, Gyarados cannot be on the table here. Do I want to move these? No. I'm going to keep Splash there until we can move it with something. Hey! There is our first evolved water Pokemon. And probably a Pokemon that's going to stay in this party until the end of the game. Because at some point I do need to plan for the Elite Four. Because the Elite Four are hard. Beep, 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 beep. I'm going to need to stock up on a lot of items before I fight the Elite Four too. I'm going to need potions, I'm going to need Awakens, Burn heals, Paralyze heals, all of that good stuff. Alright, so let's see if Gyarados can take care of themselves now. Hello, Pidgey. Do you remember how you bullied my fish before? Oh, do you have Intimidate? That's funny. Bite the bird. Ow. Wow. Oh my goodness, it's night and day now. They are so much tanky. Because I remember fighting birds before and it was like, ow, this hurts. 102, wow. Good job, buddy. So proud of our little Nimrod. You've come so far. Oh, this is gonna be a hard fight, actually. And then, if I need to tag you out, I will. But I'm going to try to have you do this on your own. Good luck. Good hit. Okay, they may get one cheeky hit off. And it may hurt. Nope, they didn't get hit off. Cool. 180, oh my goodness. Wow. Even if it needs like 2000 EXP, that's not a lot of fights, honestly, that we need with just using Nimrod. Okay, these plants, I don't like fighting. They worry me a lot. But hey, it's nice that we have Intimidate. Bite the plant. Oh, they flinched. I forgot. I didn't think that was the thing in this game. Interesting. I didn't know flinching was a full thing. 156. Oh my goodness. It's so much better. They're so good. Oh, we're gonna get Nimrod to level like 20. Let's say like 22, 23 would probably be a good idea. We did nothing. Uh-oh. Ow. Muscle memory, it's my downfall. Bite the plant. I'll bite you again, plant. Don't make me. Which is a very weird thing to say out loud, but I will. Goodbye, plant. Nice. How much EXP does Gyarados need? Let's see what you need, Nimrod. Only 900, so that's 9 more fights. Give or take. But cool. Gyarados is kind of what I was after this stream, and now that we have them, we just need to level them, and then we should... I am concerned about this Lieutenant Surge fight, because I have 2 Pokemon I can technically, maybe 3 technically, that I can use. Because I can't use Free, because they're flying, I can't use Nimrod, because they're water and flying, and then I can't really use Pikachu, right? Because Pikachu is just going to be neutral damage, so the only Pokemon I can use are these 3, right? And his highest level Pokemon is 25, which means Maple's going to be my best bet against them. I don't know. Maybe I should get these guys up too. But I want to fight Lieutenant Surge this stream is my thing. If I can beat Lieutenant Surge just this stream, that means next... Ooh, you're a tanky plant. That's not good. I don't like fighting tanky plants. Be gone, tanky plant. Uh-oh. Ow, you already used wrap, though. How can you double wrap? Get out of here. That was almost 200 EXP? My goodness, that was worth it. How much PP does Bite have? Isn't it 20? Because if it is, we're probably running low on PP. Edge Strike could catch one of these Bellsprouts, but I don't really want a Bellsprout. I'm happy with our Pokemon that we have. I know the name of the game is collecting Pokemon, but... Oh, it had... Oh, it has 25. Okay. Okay. I thought it only had 20. Fair enough. I know capturing more Pokemon is kind of the name of the game, but... not the name of my game. Nice, good job. 192. Alright, we have to go heal an Emerald. So unfortunately, that hurts. Cool. Yes, please. Beep, 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 beep. Good job. Thanks. Thank you, Nurse Joy, you're a real one. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to fight Lieutenant Surge, because I do need to end in about an hour, right? Am I gonna have time to fight Lieutenant Surge today? We'll see. Gonna be close. So maybe I should switch to leveling up our other three. Alright, we're gonna get Nimrod up 1 level. We're not gonna get them to 22 tonight. We'll get them to 21. And then what I'll do is I'm gonna start leveling the other guys. Because they're gonna help us fight Lieutenant Surge. Which will be very, very handy. I don't remember what Lieutenant Surge gives us when we beat him. It's been a really long time since I've played this Shin. Granted, I did play Let's Go Eevee not too long ago, which by the way, I really like Let's Go Eevee. Because I start with an Eevee. No, I know that's topical, but I like Eevee a lot. They flinched, wow. Attack. Ow. Thank you. I want to see what Nimrod's IVs are now. Or what their stats are, not their IVs. Their IVs are set in stone, but I want to see like their stat screen. I'm excited to see how much their stats have gone up when evolving. Intimidate. I've intimidated you. Mwahaha. Bite the plant. Bite the intimidated plant. Oh, kind of a... You son of a goblin. I'm gonna wake up from this, and when I do, I'm gonna bite you. I want you to know that. When my Nimrod wakes up... Ooh, wait, it's not super effective? Why isn't... I'm water... What? Wait, is grass not good against... Grass isn't good against flying. Oh my goodness, I forgot about that. So that does neutral damage, because... So grass does 2 times the damage to water, right? Yeah. But it only does half damage against flying. So it does neutral damage. Oh. This area has become so much stronger. I'm already asleep. You can't double sleep me. I woke up, I'm biting you. Oh man. Yep, that's neutral. That's so good, actually. That's so incredibly good. 192. Okay, one more fight and Emerald gets to level 21. Which is going to be the stop for leveling them for right now, because I do want to fight Lieutenant Surge. And then if I have some time after fight Lieutenant Surge, I'll level up Nimrod some more. Bite. Yeah, I think like 1 or 2 more fights and this is done. So, yeah, that's neutral damage. Cool. I'm still very confused on how dual typing works. Nice, level 21. Let's look at their stats together. Their attack goes up a lot. Oh my goodness, look at those stats. That was 11 attack before. And that was like 11 special attack. My goodness, Gyarados is so good. Thank you, Gyarados. Alright. So let's figure this out. Which Pokemon is going to be like our bread and butter for the fight against Lieutenant Surge? First, let's look at what Lieutenant Surge is bringing. He brings a Voltorb, a Pikachu, and a Raichu. Okay. Okay. He's a Voltorb, Pikachu, and a Raichu, which are just base electric Pokemon, right? So I want to use ground, and I don't want to use electric. That's it. Okay. Alright. Let's see. I don't know what I want to do here. Because I could use Napling, right? Napling's going to do neutral damage. Because grass... You have all grass moves for some reason. I don't have any poison moves on you. That sucks, but whatever. I could, Leech Seed, and then slowly whittle you down. That's an option. I could use Matt Murdock, because you are a ground Pokemon, which means you're not going to take much damage from his Pokemon. But unfortunately, you only know Scratch as your attack, and you know Poison Sting, which means you're not going to do that much damage. Or I could use Maple, which knows Double Kick and Bite. I think we want to... I think Maple is going to be our ace in the hole here. So let's level up Maple to 25. And then I'll level up the other two to, like, a little bit higher. Alright, Maple, I need you to kick that plant, please. Is fighting good against... I don't actually know. Fighting good against grass? No. Interesting. Okay, that's good to know. Is it bad against grass, or is it bad against poison? Fighting... It's not grass. Is it poison? Yeah, it's poison. I only do half damage. Okay. What about dark? Dark works. Good. 180, wow, this is such a good place to level. So, I mean, granted, it did take us a while to get Magikarp to Gyarados. And, you know, some people will probably be like, you know, that was a waste of time. Not a waste of time to me. Kick that bird in the face. Very good. So yeah, I think Maple is going to be like our ace in the hole. We're going to use Maple against their Raichu when I send that out. Or when he sends out Raichu. And then I guess I can use Matt Murdock and Napling and a combination together and slowly just whittle the other two Pokemon down. Double kick. Papa. That was a one-hit KO. Nice. Alright, cool. 118, that's still a good amount of EXP. Oh, I enjoyed this area. It's giving me so much EXP. Where the fact that Pokemon that need like 1,000 or 2,000 EXP to level only take like 10 fights. You son of a goblin. I'm gonna wake up from this and I'm gonna be angry. Once you know that. You're not gonna keep me asleep forever. When I wake up, oh, it's gonna be pain for you, buddy. You can't double sleep me. You should have like vine whipped or wrapped. How much damage did that do? About 4. Okay. I have awoken. It is time. Goodbye. Oh. Me too. That's the noise I would also make if I somehow magically made an opponent fall asleep and then they woke up immediately and bit me. And I also go, oh. Ooh, a level 14 meow. Cool. Kick in the face. Goodbye, meow. Mwahaha. Mwahaha. Yes, give me the levels. Gosh darn it, I want to see how much AXP that is. Let me see it. I can't make this up. 11 EXP. That sucks. That sucks a lot. Alright, then if you only need 11 EXP, let me send out... Which one of these am I gonna use, though? Am I gonna use Napling or Murdoch? Let's use Murdoch. Because, like I said, I do want to... what level do I need to at least be? So his second highest is level 21, and then 18. Okay. And maybe 23 will be enough. Poison Sting. Ow, it bit me. Poison Sting. Ah, they yelled at me. Alright, scratch. Nice. Maple's now level 25. Some good stats. Okay. So Maple will be on even ground with the Raichu. Show. This. Yeah. Murdoch. Oh, I have a weird thing with Sandslash. Matt Murdoch is the name of the Pokemon. My biggest issue is they just don't hit hard. They have Scratch and they have Poison Sting. That's kind of like my damage moves. Yes, I know it one-shot, but that's because it's 10 levels higher than it. I don't know. I do know when I do get Eevee, I'm probably going to be taking Matt Murdoch out. Wait, I had ideas for Eevee, didn't I? What were the names I had for the Flareon? I don't actually remember. Uh-oh. Ow. Nice, good job. Scratch. Ow. I don't remember what I wanted to name my Eevee. Oh, man. Having bad memory sucks. Was it a fire-like name? Oh, Zuko. Zuko was the name if it's a boy. What was the female name, though? Oh, man, I don't remember. Does anyone else remember? I don't remember when I talked about it last night. On my streams, when did I don't remember when I talked about it. You son of a goblin. Hack you. Yeah, let's go for a cheeky heal real quick. I know Zuko was the male. What was the female name that I was going to name Flareon? I don't remember. Was it another reference? I think it was a reference. I just don't remember what it was. Which probably makes me a bad person, but... Let me save the game real quick. Save. Man, I don't remember what I did to name my Flareon if it's a female. Oh man. I don't know if I want a male or female Eevee though. Oh, a Bellsprout. Hello, Bellsprout. Get scratched. Oh, alright, fair enough. Does Raph only have like a 90% hit chance? Interesting. That's the first time I've seen it mess, I think, tonight. Nice job, Matt Murdoch. Soon, we shall be 22, I think. Wait, no, 23? 23. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Soon you'll be level 23, and that will be enough to box their... Ooh, I forgot. Ooh, I forgot I'm ground and grass is good against ground. You need to go down. Go, shoot, stop, bad plant. That was a good amount of EXP though. Risk reward. Risk reward. Scratch the bird. Wahaha. Ow, tornado. Is that? That's new damage, okay. I don't remember what I want to name the female Eevee. I'm setting my brain to try to find the thought, but I don't remember it. I don't remember if I said it out loud is the biggest issue. I don't think I did. I think I just had the thought in my head and I just never did anything about it. Nice. Good job. Nice. Level 23. You any new moves yet? Your stats are pretty okay. Alright. we're going to go heal you, and then we're going to level up Napling some. Because I ideally want to use all three of them. I want to use, I'm going to use Matt Murdock against Voltorb. I want to use Napling against Pikachu, and then we're going to use Maple against Raichu. Wild names to say out loud, but that's where we're at. Sadly, we're not going to get Eevee today, which still saddens me greatly. One day we'll get Eevee, though. We will get an Eevee one day. I don't know what stream it'll be. It'll be a good stream. Alright. And then... Okay, wait, so Matt Murdock's level 23. What level's the Voltorb? 21. Actually, we could just do this now. You know what? Let's go fight the gym. I actually think I'm ready. Wait, I can't fight him. I don't have cut. Okay, wait, what am I supposed to do here? I thought this was the next gym I'm supposed to get. Wait a minute, I'm confused. I'm actually really confused. That's the next gym, isn't it? I have to use cut to get inside. Do I have cut? I don't have cut. I am confused now what I'm supposed to be doing. I need cut. Where do I get cut from? You cannot use cut outside of battle. Yeah, I beat Misty. I'm supposed to be able to use cut. How do I... Okay, how do I do that, though? How do I... How do I... How use cut? Pokemon Leafgreen, can you please tell me how to use cut? Learn the H. Once you've allowed one of your Pokemon to use... It's an HM? I don't have it. It says... Need to go to your Pokemon and choose a Pokemon that has the move cut. What? Wait, I'm confused. It says I'm supposed to have it outside of combat. Right? TM03. You can also now use cut outside of battle. How? But Haven't received kite. You gain the ability to use kite. Oh, I don't get it till later. Oh, I'm gonna have to go fight Harry, Gary, Jerry, Barry. Oh shoot. Okay, well we're kind of ready for him. I thought I was gonna fight the gym today, but no, I need cut, and I can't do that until I go this way. I'm guessing this is like the boat area, right? I'm assuming that's the harbor. Hold on. Let me make sure my Pokemon are all... Yep, they're all healed. Okay. That's this way. Route 12 may be blocked off by sleeping Pokemon. What? Noticed. Route 12 may be blocked off by sleeping Pokemon. Detour through the rock tunnel to Lavender Town. Vermilion Police. Oh. I've never been over here. Found an awakening. I want to go to the boat, though. I want to go fight Harry, Jerry, Barry, Gary. Oh. You probably want to fight, don't you? And you're a sailor, which probably means you want to use water Pokemon. Hi, are you friend? The SS Anne is famous as a luxury cruise ship. It visits Vermilion once a year. Interesting. Okay, now let me see what Gary, Harry, Jerry's gonna use. I see. Okay. Just in case, we're gonna do this. Not you, sorry. Switch. Wonki starts with his bird. Welcome to the SS Anne. Oh, okay. Welcome to the SS Anne. Excuse me, do you have a ticket? Soul flashes the SS ticket. Great, welcome to the SS Anne. Oh, okay. I'm gonna save here just in case. Oh, it's nice music. Why does the boat look so small compared to me? Am I a giant? Am I just big? Hello. The passengers are restless from this long voyage. You might be challenged by more bored ones. Oh. Oh, man. Bonjour, I am Leah Witter on the ship. I will be happy to serve you anything you please. Ah, the strong type. Yes. It's me, it's this way. Alright. I saw an odd berry in the trash. I wonder what that was. Yo, man, buddy, we're busy here. Out of the way. Alright, sorry. Oh, it smells tasty. I might get the stomach growling. So busy, I'm getting dizzy. You have to give me a room here. Okay, sorry. Indeed, I am the chef. Le main courses, prime beefsteak. But have I enough fillets de beef? I don't know. Snivel, snivel. I only get to peel onions. Snivel. I found a Chetzo berry. Did you hear about the Snorlax? It's a glutton. No other Pokemon eats and sleeps the way Snorlax can and does. I found another cherry berry. Thank you. Hum dee dum doo 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 doo. I peel spuds every day. Bunch of free berries, thanks. Probably shouldn't do anything with those, but I found a great ball. Ooh, thank you. Alright, this was well worth my time. Also, I got to talk to some cool chefs. I actually think I think technically I do know 2 people that are like good cooks. Oh, these are rooms? Oh, hey. Shh, I'm a global police agent. I'm on the trail of Team Rocket. They're up to nothing good. What? There's Team Rocket on this boat? Oh man. Not terrorist. What was that? I don't like that noise. It's scaring me. Oh, a trainer. I love Pokemon, do you? Yeah, I'm pretty fond of my Pokemon. I like them. Youngster Tyler would like to fight. Oh, Nidoran. That's poison. What's good against poison? Because I don't really fight poison that often. Ground and Psychic. I don't want to use poison, fighting, or grass. Okay. Thunder Shock it. Good hit. Ow! What's wrong with you? It has 1 HP? Oh man. Oh man. Wow. Oh. 270 XP. I defeated Youngster Tyler. Wow, you're great. Got 336 bucks for winning. Hey, Youngster Tyler, I'll see you later. I have to go heal my Pokemon that you poisoned. Quick. Gotta go fast. Oh, so, excuse me, sorry. A kid poisoned my Pikachu. Destroy! Shoot, which way is destroy? Oh. Destroy, quickly. My Pikachu. Actually, what? No. It has... Oh, I'm sorry, little one. Yes, please. He stole my coal. How dare he? Thank you for waiting. We restored your Pokemon at full health. Hope to see you again. Thanks. I'll see you maybe later. Did I go inside all these houses? Oh, there's something good in them. Hello there, Soul. How are the fish biting? Oh, yeah, you gave me my fishing rod. Thanks. Appreciate it. You gave me the Gyarados. It's been a really big help to me, actually. Hi, do you have a Spearow? Want to trade it for my Farfetch'd? No. You have a Farfetch'd and you want to give that up? Insane. There's Pokemon TV, it looks like it's having fun. I don't mean to alarm you, but there's nothing on that TV. What's this? Pokemon Fan Club. All Pokemon fans, welcome. Cool. Chew, Pikachu. Hello. What's going on here? I just adore my seal. It's so lovable. It squeals cute when I hug it. Do you keep it watered? My Pikachu is twice as cute as that one. Don't you bully my Pikachu. Our chairman is very vocal about Pokemon. I chair the Pokemon Fan Club. I raise more than 100 Pokemon. What? I'm very fussy when it comes to Pokemon. I surely am. So, did you come to visit to hear about my Pokemon? Yeah? Good. Then listen up. My favorite, Rapidash. It's cute, lovely, smart, plus amazing. You think so? Oh, yes. It's stunning. Kindly. Love it. Hug it. When sleeping, warm, cuddly, spectacular. Ravishing. Oops. Look at the time. I kept you too long. Thanks for hearing me out. I want you to have this. A bike voucher from the chairman? So put the bike voucher in the key items pocket. Take that bike voucher to the bike shop in Cerulean City. Exchange that for a bicycle free of charge. Don't worry, my Firo will fly me anywhere I need to go. So I have no need for a bicycle. Hope you like cycling. No? Too bad. What's it say? Let's all listen politely to each other to the trainers. Okay. What's this one say? If someone brags, brag right back. You know, it's actually pretty respectable. Yes, I raised 500 Pokemon on my own. Oh yeah? Well, I have an Eevee. I do have a bike voucher, so I could go back to Cerulean if I want to. Do I want to go all the way back? Oh, it's a bit of a trek. It's a bit of a trek to go back. So I think I need to come over here and then go that way. It's a bit of backtracking, but it's worth it because I'm going to get a free bike. I think I can go back to Cerulean. Yeah, this takes me back. Oh, I didn't go to Museum Darcy though. Oh wait, there. This road's closed. Sorry, my bad. I'll go through the tunnel. It's very wild that you close that, but this is still open. People often lose things in the darkness of the underground paths. Yeah, there's items down here, aren't they? Do I have the flash, whatever it's called? Water Pulse, Rock Tomb. No, I don't. I kind of want that move. Well, we'll see. Off I go. I think there's items down here, I just don't know where they're at. I'm not smart enough to remember. Hi. Do you have a Nidoran? What? No. It's mine. Can't have my Pokemon. Oh, hey guys, I ran all the way back here. Oh, shoot. I remember what I have to do. Oh, I have to go through the mountains. That's okay. Hello, I've come for my free bike. A plain city bike good enough for me. After all, you can't put a shopping basket on a mountain bike. Oh, that's a bike voucher. Okay, here you go. So exchange the bike voucher for a bicycle. So put the bicycle in the key items packet. Thank you, come back again sometime. Like how it rides, you can take it out cycling the road. And even into caves. What's cycling road? How do I use it? Oh, do I have to assign it? I could register the dome fossil. Oh. No, I'm just gonna put this on use. I have a bike now. Whee! What's over here? Excuse me, pardon me, I'm just gonna walk through your house. You have a lovely garden. Alright, I'll see you later. Oh, I remember being here for like a full stream leveling up something. People here were robbed. It's obvious that Team Rocket is behind this heinous act. Even our police force has trouble with rockets. You concern me. Oh, I almost did it again. A bad habit of doing that, just accidentally running over that ledge. Kept happening to me last stream. I distinctly remember that. That's the wrong button. Bag. Use. No. Look at me go. Grooving with it. Oh, no more bike. Well, now I have a bike, so that's pretty cool. Let's save. Quick save. Save state 1. Cool. I mean, a free bike's a free bike. Maybe I should put the bike on the thing and then use the map when I... No, I want it this way. I want to do it this way. Alright. So we still have some time, so we're gonna try to get through this boat section. Because Harry, Gary, Larry... Yes, I have a ticket. Great, welcome. Thanks. There we go, save. Alright, where's that kid that poisoned my... Not you. Where's that kid that poisoned my Pokemon? You. Listen, let me be your friend, okay? Then we can train Pokemon and do stuff. You literally murdered my Pikachu. We're cruising around the world with my children and I found TM31 Brick Break. I don't remember what that does. No, please. I collect these Pokemon from all around the world. No, leave me alone. I'll laugh if you put on Arceus or something. I see. Where did you find this Pidgey? Because it's decently high level and it hasn't evolved. That's actually kind of interesting. Anyways, bye Pidgey. A Nidoran. Yes. Give me Nimrod, because I'm not going to be using Nimrod for a little bit. Actually, I will, because I have to fight Gary, Harry, Jerry, Larry. Barry. Terry. Oh, it's going to poison me. Oh, well. It flinched. Ooh. Bite it again. Goodbye, Nidoran. You son of a goblin, Nidoran. I beat last hand. Oh no, I went around the world for these. Thanks for the money. You hurt my poor Pokemon. I demand that you heal them at the Poke Center. You heal your own Pokemon. You poisoned mine. I don't want to hear it. Ow. Oof. Ow. Ow. I'm hitting the wrong button. I need the bike. Oh. Okay. Let me use it now, please. Quick. Quickly. How much HP does our boy have now? Oh, wrong one. Pokemon. 49, okay. So they still got chunked, but it's not too bad. Ow. Yes, please. My own strategies are being used against me. Who knew this would happen to me? Why didn't anyone warn me that I would be in grave danger? Save state one. What's going on here? Hello, champ. Machamp is stomping a land flat. Oh, good job for you. I'm putting up a building on this plot of land. I own it all. Pokemon is tamping the land to lay the foundation. Oh, that's cool. Good job. Yes, I have. You saw me like 5 minutes ago. I still have my ticket. Don't worry. Unless Team Rocket nabs it from me. Be very, very rude, honestly. Save just in case. You. Waiter, I would like a cherry pie, please. Okay. Good idea. Oh. You insolent pump! How dare you barge in? If you don't want me to walk in, you could have just locked the door. I mean, I could have knocked, to be fair, but I think we'll both agree that violence breeds violence, and I don't think we should do it this way. Only electric. Okay, good, nice paralyze. Ow. Oof. You know, we could have been friends, but you chose violence. I don't think I'm good. Goodbye. Wow. Hey, you leveled up coal. Thanks. I appreciate that. Nice. So another Nidoran. Anything. Because it can't be anything that's physical, so I can't use Nemrod, can't use Free, can't use Napling. Can't use Maple, I can't. Nope, we're sticking with coal. I need a Psychic Pokemon. I know I could have grabbed an Abra at some point, but I didn't really want an Abra. Ow. Ow. My Pikachu. Sir, please. Why does everyone have a Nidoran on this boat, by the way? I just realized that. Is that like a Pokemon from like your hometown? I'm only using Thundershock so I don't get poisoned. Oh, it's very important. Player defeated Gentleman Arthur. You're a rude child, you have no sense of courtesy. You gave me a 1.3k? 1,368 books for winning. Thanks, buddy. I wish to be left alone. Get out. That's a nice chair you got. It's a cup with a Pokemon mark on it. Oh, that's cute. You're just kind of... Maybe just had a long trip, to be fair, so, you know what, fair to you. Hello, ma'am. Are you gonna fight me? Are you gonna schmix me? Your neighbor really hurt my Pikachu. You look tired. She's like, oh, you heal me? Oh my goodness. Thank you. I'm glad to see that everyone's feeling refreshed and chipper. I thank you so much. Okay, so it's that door we want to go through if we ever have a rough fight. I am but a solitary traveler. My sole companions and friends are Pokemon I caught on my journeys. Okay, let's see what you caught. Okay, you have two. A Growlithe. That's pretty cool. You intimidated me? How dare you? Go. Nimrod. I intimidate you now. It's my turn. What? Okay. I mean, sure. No, that's no issue for me. Would you maybe pull out this time? Pikachu? Okay. Just yell at me, and we're just gonna keep bringing up Pokemon. Oh, everyone's gonna get weird levels. Another dog. Yeah, sure. I'll change. Go, Nimrod. If this one yells at me too, I'm gonna have words for him. Okay. Intimidate. And then they intimidate me. Yep. We just stare at each other and intimidate each other. Bite. A critical hit. Nice. Oh. Okay. I'm sorry, little one. Oh. Does it have like a last stand passive or something? Interesting. Well, goodbye. 351 EXP. Nice. Player defeated Gentleman Thomas. My friends. I got 1,296 books for winning. Listen, there's a lady right next door that you can heal your Pokemon at. You should be nice to friends. What do you mean? I like my Pokemon. There's a couple of Pokemon mark on it. Oh, that's cute. Well, time to heal my Pokemon. Excuse me, ma'am. Can you heal my Pokemon again? No, pirate. Would you like a short rest? Yes, please. Thank you. You are amazing. Thank you so much. Alright, so let's go this way. It goes down the stairs. Ooh, we're going to the Ballus. Oh. Hello? That's a ground Pokemon you got there, isn't it? Or fighting Pokemon. I don't remember which. Are we gonna fight? My buddy Machoke is super strong. He doesn't have strength to move big rocks. Oh, that's pretty cool. Wow. Hey, what's this? I found a super potion. Oh. Thanks, buddy. Can I look at these windows? No. I don't know how those windows would actually work. I want to talk to your friend. Come on then, my sailor's pride is at stake. Oh. Don't you know pride is, like, not good for you? Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. It has to be this way. A shelter? No. I mean, if you just want to get Cole up to like level 26, I appreciate it. One of these Pokemon are big around and it's gonna scare me. Ooh, nice. A Tentacool. No, that is poison. I think that's water poison, right? I don't really want that. Goodbye. Ooh, okay, you survived. Ooh, is that Confuse? Oh. Goodbye. It's probably dangerous to use Thunder Strike inside of a ship, though, like this, isn't it? I mean, it's 3 XP, but... Player defeated Sailor Duncan. Your spirit sank me. At 544 books for winning. You know what they say about sailors and battling. Oh, I got a double whammy. Interesting. Sailor Leonard sent out Shelter. Oh, level 21. Pretty good level. Nice job leveling this Pokemon. I don't know when you have the time to level it since, you know, you're a sailor, but mad props to you. At 436 EXP. Sailor defeated Sailor Leonard. Right. Good battle, mate. Thanks. 672 books for winning. Did you see the fishing guru in Vermilion City? Yeah. Haha. Want to be a sailor, mate? No, not really. I don't like the ocean. It scares me. I actually do have a crippling thalassophobia as a fair note. That's not a joke. The ocean was not my friend. Poseidon wanted to take me, and I didn't like that. Alright, quick save, save, state. Okay, save state wanted. Cool. I mean, hey, this is giving me some levels and stuff. I went in here, right? Yeah, that's what those two. Do they have anything on their table for me? No. Oh! I like feisty kids like you. I mean, I'm sorry for walking into your room. I was curious what was down here, you know? 3 Pokemon. Alright. You're going to be the reason Pikachu becomes level 26. Congrats. Which actually isn't going to do much for me. But hey, it's level 26. Good job, Cole. Colgrid, level 26. Nice. Thunderbolt. Ooh, yeah. I think Thunderbolt's a good move, isn't it? A strong electrical attack may leave. Yeah, it's just a better Thundershock. Should I take out Thundershock? Because Thundershock does have more PP, to be fair. By like double. But this does give me more damage overall, because it's 95 on 15 rather than 40 on 30. Since it's only a half, it's going to, and it does over double the damage, because 2 of these would be worth 80, 1 of these are worth 95, so it's actually better to use Thunderbolt, right? Is that math? Is that right? I'm gonna say yes. 1, 2, and poof. Cole forgot Thundershock, and Cole learned Thunderbolt. Oh, to send out a Hiya. Yes. I want Naplan to get some levels too. Cool. Good job. Go, Naplan. Napling, I'm really surprised. Napling's actually lacking behind. Well, I've always had the issue with Napling of Napling has had a lot of bad areas to fight stuff, comparatively to all of the other Pokemon. Yeah, that's 23. Nice. Look at those stats going up. A Hiya. No. I want Napling to get some levels too. Does that mean does that mean Cole is our highest level Pokemon? If so, that's really funny. It whiffed? That's really not good. Ow, my eyes. Okay. I don't like that very much. It's super effective. Wow, wow. 300. Not gonna sob about that. Ah, lost it. Got 544 bucks for win. Yes, sir. Sea Pokemon live in deep water. We need a rod to fish them up. I see. I found an ether. I think that restores PP, which is nice. Ma'am, can I have some healing? You look tired. Would you like to take a short rest? Yes, please. Are you secretly like a Nurse Joy? Because you know, you heal my Pokemon pretty efficiently. You must be like a relative of Nurse Joy or something, right? I'm also watching the time because we are running out of time. Leveling took a lot longer than I thought it would. We went in here, right? That's just the one we went in? Yeah. Cool. Oh! Even the sailors have Pokemon too. That's cool. I respect that. Tentacool. Tentacool, I learned a new electric move. You want to see? Thunderbolt. It's very flashy. Pun. I didn't mean that pun, but funny pun. Oh my goodness. A Staryu. Yes. So I still want Naplan to get some EXP here. Good job, Cole. Come on. Go Napling. Kiwi Snarl, Staryu. Vine Whip. Goodbye, Staryu. Super effective. 408 EXP, nice. I defeated Sailor Huey. Okay, you're not bad. Got 576 books for winning. We caught all our Pokemon while we were out at sea. Oh, that's cute. I got TM44. Contains rest? Oh, it's for Snorlax. Okay, I'm going to see where Gary, Harry, Larry, Jerry, Barry is. Let's see where he's at. I don't know where he's at. It looks like he's near a staircase. That's all I can tell. So I think we're okay. Matey, you walk on the plank if you lose. What? No, you. Oh, a Machamp. Is that ground? I think Napling's gonna be better if it's ground. If it's fighting, oh shoot. Ow. Fine whip. It's neutral damage. No idea what typing this thing is then. Fine whip. Oh. Ow. Ow, that actually did a lot of damage even though it was neutral. Thank you. 187, 187. Nice. Player defeated Sailor Philip. Ah, beat by a kid. Got signature tone of 640 votes for winning. When we're out at sea, jellyfish Pokemon sometimes drift by. Oh. Oh, cool. Is that how you get tentacle? Well, where'd you get a Machamp from? Because that is not a tentacle Pokemon. Hello, stranger. I can't tell if you're from the seas or mountains, but stop and chat. All my Pokemon are from the sea. I see. Okay, how many do you have? Fisherman Barry. Oh, Barney. About that beer I owe you. Thunderbolted. The animation's kind of long for Thunderbolt, but that's okay. It looks cool. Goodbye. It's super effective. See you later. Tentacool. Ooh, nice. I'll start you. Yes, I want Napling to get some. Ooh, Napling actually got kind of bucked up a little. That was with a B, by the way, bucked. Fine whip. Whack. Give me a level, please. 385. Gosh darn it. A Shelter? No. Shelter? How would you like to be the one that levels up? Oof. Nice. Super effective. Shelter, you're gonna level up my Napling. Level 24. It's so cool, isn't it? Thanks. Level 24. Welcome. Player defeated Fisherman Barney. Darn. I let that one get away. Soul got 612 bucks for winning. I was going to make you my assistant too. I don't want to be a fishing assistant. I don't even know how that would work. Do I just hand you bait? Are you gonna use me as bait? Kind of rude. Alright, unfortunately we have run out of time. That saddens me greatly. Could go for a little... No. Sometimes it's good to know when to stop. And now is a good place to stop. So let me save. State 1 saved. And we'll do it again. Yep. And then we'll do a physical save like this. Yes. Yep. Cool. I saved the game. Alright. How do I close this? I don't... Oh, I remember. That's how I do it. Whoop. Alright, that was a lot of fun, actually. Pokemon's always good fun, right? I don't usually have a bad time with Pokemon. I think the only time I'm gonna have trouble with Pokemon is when we play Diamond and Pearl. Because, from what I've heard, oh wait, am I playing? I know I'm playing Platinum, not Diamond or Pearl. But anyways, all of the not the gems, but like Cynthia and like the Elite Four all have competitive builds, including their IVs. So I don't know how we're ever gonna beat that. That's gonna be rough, but I think it's doable. Maybe if I use my brain. But that's not gonna be for a while, to be fair, because that's like 2 Pokemon games down the road. Because we still need to beat this Pokemon game. We need to beat Soul Silver, and then we have to beat Emerald. And then I think I get to play Platinum, right? Is that how that works? Is that how that works? Okay, wait. Before I yap for too long, let me just do this. Hold on. Where is... There it is. Ooh, 6. Okay. So, just before I yap for too long, I just wanted to say thank you so much for all the support all you lovely gentlemen in between have shown over the past 3 months. I really greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Whether that be on our socials or on the streams themselves. If you ever want to know what socials are, by the way, they're always in the description. And if you made it this far into the VOD, or if you're this far into the stream, you know, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. And when I mean, you know, support for the streams and stuff, what I mean is any type of support, whether that be, you know, you dropping by to say hi, have a nice stream, whether that be someone lurking, whether that be someone actively engaging with the stream, or one of my VOD boys. I know you're there. I see you. Don't worry. I greatly appreciate all of it. All it means the world to me. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate any and all support I can get. Just make sure before you show support here, you do what you need to do in real life, or you know, any other shenanigans that you want to do before you come over here and pop by. Always make sure to take care of yourselves first and foremost. I should always be secondary to anything you do. But yeah, thank you again for all the support. Thank you. I really greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm really excited to do more streams soon. And we'll see where we go from there. Anyways, so let's talk about scheduling. So today is May the 25th, Sunday. The next stream that we will do will be the 27th of May, which is a Tuesday. Monday is going to be my day off. Like how if you're new here, if you're new to the VODs, I stream every other day. It just means that I can A, rest my voice, and B, I can get work done that I need to get done on the off days, whether that be exercise, game stuff, X, Y, and Z, you know, just normal stuff. And it also means I can still spend time with my friends, because that's a big thing. I like spending time with my friends a lot. Honestly, one of my favorite pastimes is just vibing with friends. I don't do it as often as I should, but it's still one of my favorite activities, just to vibe and call while they play video games, or I play video games, or we just talk about whatever. It gives me happy chemicals. Are they even awake still? Let's see. Oh, they are still awake. Okay. Maybe I'll pop by to say hi. Maybe. I don't know. What are they doing? Oh, they're doing heck divers. Hecking divers. Yeah, I don't know. I always appreciate friends, but yeah. So the next stream is going to be again on the Tuesday, the 27th, and that's going to be Trails. So it's going to be the 27th, the 29th, and the 31st are going to be the stream days that we do, which is Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. All of those days are going to be Trails. I don't know if we'll have a stream on the 2nd of June for specific reasons I won't get into. I don't know if that'll be stream day. We'll see how I'm feeling, which is the 2nd is next Monday, by the way. So just wanted to make sure you guys knew that. But yeah, I don't know. I'll figure out if I want to stream that day. But we are going to be having 3 trail streams back to back to back. Hopefully we're gonna get through a lot of trails, because I want to beat the game, because I want to know where the story's going. Gosh darn it. Tell me the lore. Give me my lore. Hold on, I wrote something wrong here. Let me fix this. There we go. Okay. Anything else I need to talk about in specific? I don't think so. Wasn't there something I said I wanted to talk about? Probably. Do I have the memory and pre-thought to remember it? No, I should have written it down. I think I wanted to look at something. I think I wanted to look at like the time or something. Ooh, maybe that's it. Maybe I want to look at like the time to beat certain games. Hold on. Time to beat. Um, so like I said, there were some games I was looking at. Let me actually check. So I think I do for my first CRPG. I want to play Divinity Original Sin. I know a lot of people say you shouldn't. It's kind of different than a lot of CRPGs, and you set your expectations in a weird place. But I want to play that one. That's the one I want to play. Another one is Shadowrun Returns. That was the other one. I'm trying to think of what the other one was. It was something of. It was Pillars of something. Let's see if I can find it. Pillars, pillars, pillars. Pillars? Pillars? I don't see the pillars. Oh, there it is. Pillars of Eternity. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe eventually we'll try that out. Where? Oh, there it is. Okay. But yeah, those were the 3 games I was thinking of picking up for my first CRPG. I'm not sure which one I would want to. I'm not really too sure. Let me add that to my wish list just so I remember. Let's look at the time to beat these games. So let's look at the first one. Let's look at Divinity Original Sin 2. I really like the way that one looks. Divinity Original. That's not how you spell original. That's original Sin 2. Let's see. So Divinity Original Sin 2, the main story, quote unquote, is about 59 hours. So that's probably like one Let's Play is like 59 hours, which is very fair. What about the other ones? Shadowrun Returns. Let's see. Shadowrun Returns. So people say that maybe I shouldn't go through Shadowrun Returns. I should go through the other game first, because Shadowrun Returns apparently isn't amazing compared to the other games. So we'll see how I feel. Excuse me, sorry. Let's see how I feel, because I don't know if I want to play Shadowrun the original or if I want to play Dragonfall. Let me actually see the time difference. Shadowrun. So Shadowrun. Let's see. There it is. Dragonfall is a little bit longer actually, so maybe I do Shadowrun Dragonfall in Hong Kong instead of Returns. I don't know. We'll see. Let me look at the pricings of them. What's the difference in pricing? There isn't one. So maybe I should just do Dragonfall instead of... So... How do I remove it off my wish list? Oh, I see. Okay, and then I'm going to add Dragonfall to my wish list instead. So maybe I'll do Dragonfall instead of Returns. I don't know. We'll see. Dragonfall Returns, or not Returns, Dragonfall is about 20-ish hours. And then, Pillars of Eternity. Let's look at that time. Pillars of Eternity. Pillars of Eternity is like around 36 hours. Okay. Alright. Fair enough. We'll see. I don't know if I will pick up any of those. I may not pick up those because, like I said, what I'm definitely picking up is Trails in the Sky SC and then maybe Repo. So I may even look at these ones. Or maybe, I don't know. Who knows? Who hecking knows? Not me. But yeah, I'm excited to play more Trails soon. We're going to be playing through... So what I have decided fully, and I'm sticking to this, is we're going to play through all of the Sky games, or the Sky Arc Trail games, which is Trails first, or Trails FC, which is the first chapter, Trails in the Sky SC, which is the second chapter, and then Trails in the Sky third, which is the final game in the saga. I don't know I don't know what's gonna happen in these games, but I have high hopes because I really have enjoyed Trails in the Sky FC. And I know the gameplay and the party system only gets better. And honestly, I think that's my only complaint about Trails FC is that the party system is hard to use because you can only use Joshua and Estelle for most of the game. Um, and these types of, well, I haven't really played a lot of like party games to be fair, but I think my preference for these like party system, these games with like a party system is I prefer if they don't leave my party and I can just keep them there. That's just me, probably though. Maybe some people really enjoy that. I don't know, but not for me. That doesn't mean I don't like Trails FC. I really have been enjoying Trails FC. It's been a lot of fun. A lot of good stories been building. Um, they've been helping out. We've only missed one side quest, which saddens me that I missed that one. It really does sadden me that I messed that up. But such is the way sometimes, you know. Oh well. Is there anything else I need to talk about? Not that I know of. You know what's coming up. I talk about this constantly, but just in case someone missed it, what's going to be coming up soon is we're going to beat Trails, hopefully by the end of the first week of June is my hope. If we can't, that sucks, but that's the way it be. After we beat Trails in the Sky FC, we're going to be playing Alien vs Predator 2. That's going to take a couple of streams, and if somehow, let me actually see something. Alien vs Predator 2. Alien vs Predator 2 is about 13 hours of a game, give or take. Maybe 9.5. So let's call it like 10, right? We could do that in like 2 to 3 streams. So if somehow I'm guessing we should be beating Trails by, let's say the 6th of next month. If we do that, right? That means we'll probably take a break on the 8th, which will be a Sunday. So the 10th, the 12th, and the 14th will probably be AVP. And then after the 14th, so after that week, we'll have the 16th, the 18th, and the 20th to do something. I don't know, Prototype? I think Prototype will come next. So we have a good amount of things scheduled in. As long as I stick to the schedule, we should hopefully be fine. That's a lot of content that we have coming up though. And that's assuming that we don't beat Trails until the end of next week. If I do 5-hour streams like I want to on Trails, I guesstimate that it should be maybe 4 more streams. Maybe 5 if it takes me a while because I need to grind something and I need to spend one stream grinding. Which happens sometimes. I do imagine that I will need I probably will need like 4 or 5 more streams, right? I'll probably need one stream specifically to I don't know actually. I'm trying to think. So we probably have like maybe half a stream left of chapter 3, right? And then there's probably going to be some big scary final boss. After that, we're probably going to have the last chapter, and I'm going to have to farm a lot because I need to be 10 levels higher on all of my characters because all of my characters are behind in level. Well, they're not behind, but they're not high enough. I need to get them all to at least like level 30. And then after getting them all to level 30, we are probably going to need new gems because we're probably just going to need better gem sockets. So that's that. And then, so if I had to make a guesstimate, it's going to take the next time we stream Trails, we'll probably get through chapter 3. And then we'll be into the final chapter. And either we'll do some side questing, main questing, or grinding stuff. I don't know how the next area is going to open up because the next area, if I understand correctly, is Gransel. And that's like the main like area for just general stuff. That's like the that's the hub. That's where the queen is, right? That's the queen's area. So I don't know if there's even going to be anything for us to fight to level ourselves up is what I'm concerned about. I don't know if I'm still underleveled or what, but we'll see. So yeah, I imagine that it's gonna take like 4 or 5 more trail streams before I'm done with trails. I'm guessing like anywhere from like 15 to 20 more hours of trails, and then I've finished the game. And that may be actually too much time. I may only have like 15 hours left. That may be it. But it may take me an extra like 5 for grinding something, or an extra 4. So if I have to make a guesstimate, anywhere from 15 to like 25 hours is what we have left in trails, FC. But that will be that. Um, let I think that's gonna do it for this stream though, because I've been yapping for an additional 16 minutes about who knows what. Let me pull up the music for you, lovely gentlemen. In between, let me close all of our Pokemon stuff. No, Firefox, stop it. And we need to go here. Deep Ocean. Let me turn it down. Hold on, let me mute it for you guys so it doesn't blow your guys' ears out. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's going to do it for tonight. Thank you again for all the support. I greatly appreciate it. Make sure to eat, hydrate, get enough sleep, take care of yourselves and those around you, whether that be people you care about or people that care about you. Take care of those who you can. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you again. And as always, ladies and gentlemen and anyone between, stay true, stay kind, and peace out. Bye-bye. I'll see y'all on Tuesday. Bye-bye. Hold on. There we go. All right, yeah. Bye-bye. See ya. Don't expect to see a grand ending, do they? But yeah, do make sure to take care of yourselves, eat, hydrate, make sure to get enough sleep, and to take care of those that you can, and make sure to take care of yourself just as equal, though. Your well-being is important just as others are. I will see y'all when I see y'all next. Yeah, be safe. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye. Goodbye.